wonder why is grass only greener when it's fertilized. Gave them truth in these songs, they prefer to lies. Destiny beautiful, adrift in her purple lies. You can't see me, you Stevie, wondering how I reach more evolutions than Evie and make it look easy. Dream on, yeah. Dream on, dream weaver.
What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It is your boy Ernie the Blerd Without Fear. Got the homie Carter presents. Welcome to episode 200 and is this 290 94? 94? God damn, 294 of the Blerd Cave, the #1 comic book news stream on this and any other Earth in the multiverse that you can also find on Google. You can find us on Amazon. You can find us on Apple, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Timbuktu. You can find us everywhere. God damn it. The only place you will not find us, you will not find us at a Trump rally. You won't find us there. But but we thank you all for joining us today. We got a very special episode. Some of you, and like I said, well, I'll set this up, and then we're gonna get into some our little typical bullshit sessions. Because we got a minute before this is gonna go down. But I thought this was really cool. This is something I think has been long overdue. We have had the pleasure. Nay, I say the privilege of being able to host one of the most creative motherfuckers in the business. And that is going to be Sanford Greene, the artist and co-creator of Bitter Root, a little book that, you know, we are quite fond of. If you cannot tell, we're a little fond of this book. I mean, we only like it a little bit. We only like it so much that we got the hardcover for it. You know, it's a that's a thing. That's a thing. But Sanford reached out and said, "Hey, it's about to go down. Let's go." And I was like, all right, because I have this little thing. Some of y'all may or may not know. So I think I share this sometimes when you guys check in for videos, but I sometimes share this shit. I'll be like, hey, look, I'd be like, man, look, y'all just say the word. There's certain people who could be like, hey, let me get up on that Blerd Cave. And I'll be like, all right, bet. Sanford's one of them. We're big fans of his work. But he'll be joining us a little closer to the bottom of the hour. We'll be bringing him in. Carter, until then, man, what the fuck going on with you?
So, Rolling Stone, the magazine, they came out with this list, right? The 100 greatest R&B songs of the 21st century.
Okay.
That's from 2001. Okay. So this is why I ended up hitting up a friend of mine, was like, hey, did you see that list? Nah, I didn't see that list. I said, well, man, I think you and me playing like Hell Divers and getting some people together to play it while I'm telling y'all about this list, I think this would be some good content just for the lulz of it all.
Yeah.
Now, this was a quick phone call. That quick phone call turned into a damn near 3-hour conversation with me, my homeboy, and his wife, just with rage. Again, don't nobody spoil nothing if you've already seen it, but okay, because Ernie don't know about it. The 100 greatest songs of the 21st century, R&B edition. Okay.
Oh.
Now, do you want top 5 or you want top 10? Because I'm starting from the bottom.
Give me the top 10. I want to know the top 10 because I know it's going to be some bullshit.
All right, don't look up nothing. Don't say nothing in the chat. I'll ban you because I got to see this reaction. Okay, you said top 10. Okay,
yeah, give me the top 10.
Top 10. We starting at top 10 with Full Moon from Brandy. Okay.
Okay, that's okay. All right.
Okay.
I don't know how to feel about that, but we'll okay. Keep it going. Let's just see what happens.
Number 9, Bag Lady from Erykah Badu.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
Number 8, Ordinary People from John Legend.
Okay. All right. All right. This.
Number 7, we got Fallen from Alicia Keys.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right.
One thing I need you to keep in your mind is this is supposed to be of the century from 2001
to 2000 to like
okay.
now. Okay. So here's the thing. I think what's gonna happen is like so far I'm like some of these are good. Like some of these are good picks.
Mm-hmm.
But now you have me scared because now I feel like I done fucked up. Because I feel like
I'm
these.
I'm just saying, just so you can remember. Okay, number 6.
Oh God.
I've been thinking about you from Frank Ocean. That's number 6. Okay. The 5-time. Number 5 is We Belong Together from Mariah Carey. Number 4, if y'all see, this is why y'all need to watch live Spotify. See these faces that he making. Number 4, Be Without You from Mary J. Blige.
Okay, all right. I'll. You know what? I'm gonna lie. That's Mary, so I'm gonna let it go. We getting back to some like level of okayness, but this list is kind of toe off. I'm not gonna hold you.
Number 3,
Oh God.
Dangerously in Love from Beyonce.
It's
number,
like
number 2.
Okay.
Untitled from D'Angelo.
Shit, you want to hear some? You want to hear something wild? Wait.
Don't you sit here and say, yeah, I guarantee you tried to reenact that video on your honeymoon, you freak. You had the dread wig on and everything.
Look, got a little wig with some plaits in it and everything. Look,
okay.
Yeah, well, no, the thing that kind of fucked me up though is I was trying to think of like exactly when that's like, cause there's some of these songs like, cause look, the nature of R&B, a lot of songs, the titles are going to sound the same. So like the whole time I've been sitting here like, I'm telling on myself age wise, cause some of them I'm like, didn't that song come out like in 99? Or like, no, but it's like, it's a song
lot
that
of
came
them
later.
are just hitting 2001, but okay.
Yeah, like just barely.
Blerd Without Fear. Audience, are you ready to know what the number 1 greatest R&B song of the 21st century was, according to Rolling Stone magazine?
They better not have gave it to Drake.
No.
Okay, all right, good. Did they give it to a white woman?
No.
Okay, good. Okay, all right. That's okay. All right, rip the band-aid off. Yeah, hit me.
All right. Confessions Part 2 from Usher.
Nigga, what? What? Wait a minute.
D'Angelo is on here. Devontae, he's number 2 with Untitled. You got to open your ears, big dog.
I mean, I get that. Like, okay, like D'Angelo, cool. Like that. I'm okay with that. But like, Confessions Part 2.
Black Phoenix, you can't say this list is booty cheeks because all you heard was 10. It's 90 more of these motherfuckers you got to hear.
It's like, what? Like, okay, so this is what I want to know. So if these songs, like, and don't get me wrong, I like, okay, this is where my issue comes in, is that I don't think, with the exception of like, I think of maybe 2 or 3 songs that you named off, I was like, I'm kind of okay with any of those being on the list. Yeah. I don't know if I agree with all of them being like in the top 10 though. Like compared to some other songs, like
I'm gonna tell you one that did not need to be on this list in any capacity, and this is where the anger started.
Oh shit!
Number 12 on this list of 100 greatest R&B songs of the 21st century. Number 12. I guarantee you, when I say what it is, some of y'all are gonna call bullshit, or some of y'all not even gonna know what that song is. Demancy, I Feel You with Full Moon is a banger. Brandy got much better R&B songs that could have been on that list, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, that's exactly my point. Like some of these songs, like I don't think they're bad songs. I'm like, y'all picked that one? Like out of the catalog?
Okay. Number 12 on this list, Ernie Carruthers, I'm using your government, is Frontin' from Pharrell.
Okay, look. All right. See, first off,
this is a sick Negro.
No. That there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. That like okay. Let's keep it.
Beyonce got like 3 or 4 songs on this motherfucker.
I mean, and you know what? As she deserves it. But the thing is, I feel like okay. Do you said this was a list on Rolling Stone? Do we have the name of the person who put this list together? Because I have to look something up.
Nope, by Rolling Stone. They didn't want that heat. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. They didn't want that black. They not man enough to put their name on here. Which video did I get
Look, we asked to see a name. The motherfuckers was like,
they
said nah. They said nah.
Okay, here's another one for you. And here's one. Here's a question. Aaliyah is on here with Rock the Boat. The song that got her sent to the gulag.
Damn.
It's number 15.
They could have.
Frontin'
is ahead.
12.
Look, I'm sorry. That's because now that first off, the fact that Frontin' was number 12 ahead of not just Aaliyah, but a bunch of other songs that you haven't even named. Like the fact, first off, Frontin' should not be on the list. I don't think it should be on the list. Like at all.
Okay, let me ask you this. Since you just said that, we're talking about greatest R&B songs of the 21st century. Would you be mad if Michael Jackson was on this list?
Of the 21st? I mean, it depends on the song.
Okay, have you said that? Sitting at number 20, the only Michael Jackson song on this bitch. You Rock My World.
Nah, stop. Stop. No, stop.
Okay.
Does not compute. Does not compute. It is.
This is one I thought was too low. Falsetto from the Dream. 30.
No.
30.
No.
30.
So they could have at least took Frontin' off and put it at 12 and just
Butterflies is not on here, Triple Dot. I bump that song regularly. No.
Okay, this is
I'm trying to find one I think would make you mad. I was actually surprised that they gave Fantasia her flowers because she's on here, but she number 33 when I See You. It's number 33.
That's here's the thing I'm looking at right now. First off, the fact that I see a Jill Scott song at 49, I'm mad. I'm mad. I see. Wait. No. Where to go? Where to go?
You know you get mad.
D'Angelo. Yeah, no. D'Angelo at 45. Really, Love at 45.
Hey, he got a 45 and a number 2.
Okay. Also, I will say this. I do find it weird that Redbone is on this motherfucker at 40. Look, I want y'all to see this shit. I actually want y'all to see.
You know what? No. Since you're looking at that list, before you pull it up, I want you to look at a certain number. Don't say what it is. I just want to see your face real quick.
Okay,
Ernie, Ernie, I want you to look at number 99.
Number 99?
Yeah.
Here, let me see.
Look at 99.
Let me go to here it is. 99.
Yeah.
Wait, did they do something with this? Because this motherfucker starts at is this?
Are you looking at the Rolling Stone link? Look at the Spotify joint.
Oh, got you. Here, let me do this. Got you. Okay, that makes way more sense. Nigga.
Number 99, big dog.
Is this bump bump? Bump bump bump?
Bump, bump.
Stop.
Mm.
Stop.
Mm.
Menaces to society. Where's my shit at? Hold on.
And I see your sexy
This is a
body go
sick Negro.
bump, bump, bump.
Get this shit out my face.
Devontae India Ari is on here with brown skin at 79.
No, stop it. Stop it.
R. Kelly is nowhere on this list.
Nah, they gon' wait. How is Flowetry not even cracked the top 50? Flowetry, say yes. Ain't even in the top 50. What kind of bullshit is this?
Ooh, where is it? Because I hate who just asked me that question? Wait, who just asked the question? Damon Lacey. Where is Maxwell? Maxwell is on this list, but I don't like the song they fucking picked. He is number 16 with Pretty Wings.
No,
Maxwell had too many other songs that was better than fucking Pretty Wings. If we talking.
Dude, they got Marvin's Room on this motherfucker. They got Marvin's Room on this motherfucker. Why?
They got SZA with Snooze at 19, and there were several people I talked to that said, "Nah, she don't need to be nowhere that high." And I love SZA, but she don't need to be that high. This is what I'm told.
What kind of crack is they smoking?
Hey man,
come on,
and you number 19. They say that's a little bit too high.
Nah,
say that's a little bit too high.
No. She could have bumped up a little bit. She could have bumped up some. No,
Keisha Coleslaw is on this list. She is. It's her song "Love." I can't see her. I don't like that. So Gone from Monica was 56. Okay, Keisha Cole with "Love" was 57.
Okay, 57. See, no, that's. Yeah, this. Hold on, I'm pulling this. I want y'all to see this shit. I want y'all to see this list because this list is mad disrespectful. It's mad disrespectful, dude. Everybody at the Rolling Stone office, this for y'all.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Y'all are on that. Y'all on that bullshit is what y'all want. See, no, I can't stand y'all.
You didn't even look at. Oh, yeah, you didn't.
Oh no! Whoever Rolling Stone. Oh, best believe y'all need y'all ass whipped.
I'm gonna see if you still feel that way. If you look at what number 71 is.
Here, hold. Let me pull this up. Oh wait, I got to do it this way. I forgot. I forgot that I turned off this.
Why
so
y'all
now I have to turn it back on.
And B2K, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Nah, I ain't ashamed of shit. I ain't ashamed of shit. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay. So let's. I'm gonna zoom this in because we need to see this. We need to see this. Get that shit out of there. So yeah.
Look at 71 big time. Look at 71.
71. Here, let me see.
No.
I fucking hate it here. Wait. What the fuck? Okay, wait a minute. What the fuck Amy Winehouse doing on this motherfucker? What the fuck? Get
I didn't speak on that one because I've not heard that song. I kept my mouth closed.
Yeah, no, get that.
That dog. Buy you a drink, piss me off.
No, this is DEI. No, that's DEI right there. Get that. Get her off the list. See this how motherfuckers like. See,
I don't know.
This how motherfuckers like Usher gets number one and Drake and Marvin's will get. Cause see this is DEI. This is DEI. I thought we don't do DEI no more. I thought we weren't supposed to be doing DEI.
I saw One Wish at 71 and screamed, and then I saw Buy You a Drink. T-Pain got too many good R&B songs that you have.
Yeah,
smelling all kinds of ways to playing, but
man,
and that's the only T-Pain song on the list.
They got Mario on here, Just a Friend at 61.
That's Body Party. Okay, I give you that one, but that's the only
yes.
But it's
Sierra,
number 60. You ain't got Promise on her. Nothing.
Wait a minute. like I said, this right here is the greatest disrespect, though. This
Well,
right
you don't
here.
like, you don't like Floetry say yes at 52?
No.
Do you not say yes to that?
And I do not say yes. I say no to that. I'm still mad. And look, why is all like the neo soul and shit like in the back? Like why is all the neo soul in the sub 50? Like what are we doing? What are we doing?
So one thing I was asked, and I want to see how you feel about it, because I had someone ask me. They said, "Well, is Justin Timberlake and Robin Thicke on that list?" I said, "No, this list already a violation." Did you agree with that? Did you agree with that?
Wait. No, just honestly, I'm kind of like, man, I ain't gonna lie, because JT done done us so wrong. I'm like, you know what? Fuck them. But yeah, yeah, I don't know, man. I kind of feel a little. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I feel some type of way. I feel some type of way about this whole list. This whole list is just number. Look, fronting number 2. No, stop.
It's the fact that fronting. It's the fact that fronting. There are so many. Jay Holiday bed is 69. I see what Rolling Stone.
Wait a minute. 1 in a million? Wait.
No, you scroll. No. That's on the list.
I was about to say, I was about to get scared. I scrolled too low. I was about to say, okay, wait a minute. Okay, my bad, y'all. That's me. That was me.
Please don't go. It's 95.
Dude, I don't get this. I don't like who. I need to know who made this list. I need to know. I need someone. They got 112 peaches of cream on this motherfucker at 86. Ain't that about a bitch?
Is Bobby V on the list? Yes, he is.
Yeah, Bobby V's
is on the list.
I'm trying to remember. I scrolled past Bobby V a minute ago, I think.
Because he was low.
Yeah.
It's like the songs that I feel like should have been higher were low.
Yeah,
like
see,
from Tweet is on this goddamn list.
Yeah,
Yeah, Tony Braxton with it was Tony Braxton, He Ain't Man Enough is on this list, and then the Tony Braxton song with Babyface is also on this list, and they kind of low. And I was just like, ooh.
I was like, no, this ain't. See, and they already disrespected Babyface. Yeah, at the
Janet Jackson having one song and it was 23. That's when I got mad.
Well, okay, so I saw this one.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I saw another Janet Jackson song. I thought I saw. That was the only. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. They did that.
Maya's on this list. She got one song.
Yeah, she got one. She got at least one. Let's see here.
Tyrese one.
Yeah, I'm about to say it right here. Boom. Dude, Jaheim got one. All the neo soul folk got one. They just give them one so they shut up. Give them one so they shut the fuck up.
On this motherfucker, to be honest.
Same. I like I said, the song selection on here, somebody white made this list. I'm gonna say it. I ain't trying to.
Somebody white made the list. Rami Forever with the 5 is saying somebody. He not saying it's somebody white. He just saying it's somebody who's smoking crack.
Look, looking like Pookie in New Jack City. Look, just got the crack pipe up to their lip. Just
he calling me.
Yeah, I'm about to say, fired. Whoever made this list, fired.
Bobby V is number 90 with Slow Down.
Yeah, this is.
Now wait, because there's another one you didn't see because you scrolling and you were angry.
Oh yeah.
Which one? You see? Oh, so where is
I see DJ. I see Khaled and Ty. Yeah, nah.
No. Pretty Ricky is on this list, ladies and gentlemen, with On the Hotline at 78.
At 70.
Pretty Ricky.
Lord. Stop.
Lloyd got
Stop.
one song on here with you.
Wait. I'm actually shocked Janelle Monáe didn't have another song in this motherfucker, considering some of the shit she
Oh yeah,
put
all
out.
she got was Tightrope. Yeah, with 75.
That's it. I'm like, bro, what's going on? Like, okay, can I make an assertion? I want to make an assertion. I think
Assert, please.
I think the people who made this list,
Mhm.
I do not believe they actually know what R&B is. I don't think they know. I don't think they know. And I'm gonna say that because I feel like the level of disrespect that has been put on some of these folks. Like, don't get me wrong. I know that I made the comment about, you know, Amy Winehouse being DEI, but like, look, she ain't need to be on this list. With the amount of omissions, so the egregious amount of omissions of some of the best songs in R&B history in the last 20 some odd years, and you put Amy Winehouse in this motherfucker, but you
that
ain't.
motherfucker was finna say Amy Whitehouse, you are sick. I caught that flub.
Look, hey,
Amy White.
I'm just saying. I mean, she may as well be. And then you got Flowetry. You got Flowetry at sub 50. Nah, get the fuck out of my face with that
whoever
shit.
asked about Maya, Case of the X was 58. Y'all could
58, yeah.
My
58.
love is like, whoa, is staring at you right in your face.
Man, it's like, look, they're like because I feel like a lot of these songs we done named off, that's exactly what's happening. It's like, it's other songs, better songs that literally just kind of like looking at the motherfucker like, okay, all right. So that's how we gonna
One
do.
of my most hated groups of all time because of how much I heard their songs on the radio. I fucking despise them. Jagged Edge with Let's Get Married at 43. How does that make you feel, Blerd?
I ain't gonna lie, man. Man, I don't know if I'm about to get my shit dragged. I never really fucked with them like that. I never really fucked with them like that. Like, okay, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So, okay, let me tell. I'm gonna tell y'all a little something about myself. I'm gonna tell myself. In the era where R&B music started to shift, where it like not trying to call any one specific artist out, but there was like an era of R&B where rap and R&B kind of started to bleed into each other.
Yeah.
And that was always, not to say that I hate it, but it's always my least favorite. Like, it's always my least favorite, like, art. Like, it depends on how it's put together. But like, for me, that's like the one area of music where I'm really old school. Like, I kind of prefer my R&B to be smooth, not gutter. Exactly. I like it to be soulful. I like it to be, kind of like you can have it pop in every now and again, but I don't want that shit on the whole album. I don't like okay, this is the best way to describe it. If you told me, hey, Blerd, you hear that new SZA? Yeah, man, SZA, she got yeah, her and Kendrick doing their thing again. I'd be like, oh, bet, yeah, I'm down. But if you tell me that's the whole album is just a mix of rap and R&B, I'm less interested. I'm like,
there's a song at 38 I wanted to ask you about, because I asked somebody else this, because I don't even think this is R&B to me.
What's that?
Estelle with American Boy. Would you count that as R&B?
Oh, with Kanye?
Mm-hmm. Okay. It ain't just me. And Music Soul Child has Love on here. There's a lot of motherfuckers that got songs called Love. Is at 40.
Yeah. Music Soul. Yeah. And here's the thing. It all comes down to song selection. Again, selection. Where is I saw Anthony Hamilton on this motherfucker at one point.
He was it was The Point of It All is what the song was. It's number 36. Number 36,
yeah. Which, for me, I'm kind of in that same boat as before. I'm like, y'all could have picked a better one. If you was look, I'm put like this. If you're only gonna put an artist on here one time, you better not pick a song that's just like, because then I know you ain't shit. It's like when I see where is
Ernie like that Lenny Williams R&B.
Hey,
He want to try to make a motherfucker hurt and cry when he's singing. That's what he want.
Look, let me tell y'all something. I grew up with like Teddy Pendergrass.
Yep. Who is not on this list. Oh, okay. Keep your head right there, because there's somebody that's not on this list, and I looked up the dates of when certain songs came out, and they came out in the 21st century. I'm not even gonna say his real name. I'm gonna say the name y'all know him as. Mr. Big is nowhere on this list.
Nigga, what?
Not one song where R. Kelly got his ass whooped for touching something he had no business. Ronald Isley is nowhere on this list.
Ain't
nowhere is nowhere to be found.
Where?
Nowhere.
Well, you know what it is? It's a like for me. Oh my god, dude. Okay, like the era of like, okay, this would have been me. If it like, actually, you know what? Before I say this, because I might say some ignorant shit. Hold on. Like when I think about Anthony Hamilton.
Yeah.
Hold on. When
How
did the
you
song
gonna
come
act
out?
like that from Tyrese's 51? Signs of Love Making was staring you right in your face.
Well, I was also like this. Where look, coming from where I'm from is like the track that I like when I think of Anthony Hamilton. That's the track I think it coming from where I'm from. I'm like that. Like I'm like, dude, what was what? Yep, y'all ain't. Oh,
Whoa. We gotta stop. Jasmine, that's a violation. Jasmine said you could maybe twist my arm on putting Contagious on that list. I almost called you out your name. They got B2K on this list. They got Pretty Ricky on this list, and not even the right Pretty Ricky song. You got Frontin' on this list.
First off, we got Marvin's Room on this list. I'm sorry. Drake should not have been I'm sorry. Drake should not be nowhere on this list. Drake shouldn't even been within the country. Drake should not have even been playing in the room next door to where they made the list. Is what I got to say about that.
I actually had a conversation with somebody. They didn't like that Frank Ocean was number 6 with Thinking About You. They said
really? I mean,
they said there was another song he did called, and I actually agree. I like the song they picked. They said Novocaine should have been on there over Thinking About You.
Yeah. Okay. So, and see, once again, it all comes down to song selection. You know what I think they did? I'm gonna tell you what they did. I know exactly what the fuck these people did. These motherfuckers went on the Spotify page for each of these artists and just looked to see what had the most plays or whatever, and then just went with. I promise you, because I want to see. I
said this was just so when somebody asked me what did I think about this list, I said this seems to me like, and I hate bringing color into it, but not really. This seemed like a white person that only listened to the radio. That's what this list seems like to me. Like, dog, you got A. Marie at 32 with One Thing. I don't even think that's an R&B song, but I used to hate seeing it on 106 and Park. But
I don't know, man. I think the choices were made. I think choices were made, and I don't appreciate these choices.
Carter was doing while reading what came out this week. This is what Carter was doing, letting all these songs play in order while I'm reading about the Dr. Doom with Dr. Doom shenanigans, and then my face would just turn ugly because wait, that's the next song.
Excuse me?
What?
It's like what?
I had to put Ninja Turtles down because I thought the shit went to a random song that wasn't on this place. I'm like, nah, they really got that song after that song. What?
Yeah, somebody really needed their ass up after this shit. Also, shout out to Screwface, who also dropped a super chat. Which, by the way, I don't know if I said it, but Romy, thank you for that $5 super chat earlier.
No, you was too busy being mad.
Yeah, I was too busy being mad. That's 100% what it was. But no, Screwface Capone with the $5 says R&B ain't been the same since they stopped doing videos where they were singing in the rain. Also, that's where you were. That's where I think you saw that was a no music soul child. Yeah, no, like honestly, motherfuckers ain't singing in the rain no more, and I think that's actually hurt the genre. I actually think that's hurt the genre. Also, I think motherfuckers.
You think them not catching pneumonia is what hurt the genre?
Look, it's motherfuckers not catching pneumonia and motherfuckers not sleeping with somebody else's girl and getting drug out to the desert. Like these are the hallmarks. These are the hallmarks of the R&B genre.
What always confused me about that? He got whooped in the desert, and then the next scene we see is him with bandaged up in a wheelchair. Who picked that nigga up from the desert?
Right? Like who? Did he crawl his happy ass? Also, can I say this? Can we normalize being in the desert again? Because I feel like motherfuckers ain't been going to the desert. Like you remember, like back in the.
I don't want that normalized because I think your memory is fucking with you. Go back and watch some of them videos. Look at them hot ass outfits they was wearing while they was in the desert. Like
motherfuckers wearing patent leather in the goddamn and be sitting. Look. You remember we used to always wonder why they had a chest out in the desert? That's why, because it was hot. They had they out here got the leather jacket, like long, like I don't mean like a light jacket. I mean like I'm talking about a whole ass. It's 22 degrees outside leather jacket. It would be out there and got some black pajama pants on or some black leather pants on, and in the desert, no shoes on, so you know they feet burning up. It'd just be like, for your love. Like, be doing that shit in the desert, sweat. You know they sweating the motherfucker. Bring that shit back, because I'm telling you, that's the type of pain that gave you the best R&B. That's the... Wait. Said no El DeBarge, all this love?
No.
No.
No Boys to Men, no Jodeci, no, you know what? You can't put Jodeci because that was earlier, but you can put Casey and JoJo, but they didn't.
No, they did not. No,
Girls Need Love
that's
from Summer Walker over Casey and JoJo.
Yeah. Also, all this love was too long ago. That shit came out the year I was born.
Like think about this for a second. They got Pretty Ricky on here with On the Hotline at 78. I'm gonna tell y'all again so you hear it. I want you to hear that because Pretty Ricky is on this list, but Drew Hill ain't.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So it's nastiness. It's nastiness all around. But yes, this is what Carter was doing while he was reading this week's current comic book shenanigans. Listen to this nasty list. But yeah.
Oh my God.
This is what I wanted to grace you all with. Just want to make y'all mad on this Saturday. Just be
okay.
angry and fucking confused at the song selection that Rolling Stone been perpetrated on people.
All right. Oh wait, I'm glad I checked my email. So we got like we're actually gonna bump it back a little bit. We'll see. It'll be at the top of the hour is when Sanford's gonna come on.
Okay. And we got a 5 here from LA Chillin' saying R&B turned hip hop. It's too vulgar now. I remember when you told a girl what you want in subliminals. Now it's practically hardcore. Yeah, I can't say that word. That word get the video demonetized. Thank you, LA Chillin', for the 5. I wouldn't.
I think it depends on the artist. I think it depends on the artist. Like, okay, I will say this. I wish R&B was. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Nah, But I'm going to address that here in just a second. For me, I think what it is that I remember R&B used to be more subtle. And I don't think it's so much that it's vulgar, because technically R&B has always kind of had a little bit of vulgarity to it, just based on the nature of what the subject matter was. Sometimes it's just that they used flowery wording to get around it. But a lot of songs is like, it's like they ain't even trying to hide what they say anymore. They just being blunt. And it's just like, I don't know. I feel like some of the artistry is lost. Like, not to say there isn't good. Yeah. There's good R&B. There's very good R&B. This girl
ain't R&B, but like I heard a Sexy Red song for the first time this week, and I'm just like,
just like, goddamn. Like, okay, you know what it was? So you remember when She-Hulk came out and the song that they played in all the trailers, they kept playing Lotto's Big Energy.
Okay.
I had never actually listened to the song when the trailer came out. But like I kept hearing the song so much in the trailers that like I was like, you know what? Let me actually like listen to the song. I actually ended up really liking the song. But the funny thing about the song is that like it's like and to be fair, once again, this isn't R&B. Lotto is a whole ass hardcore rapper that is like she's on that Cardi B the kind of that Cardi B energy. But the whole song, I was like, ooh, I was like, I'm shocked Disney actually like put this on one of their.
Put that on there.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I mean, because in case no one knows, I mean, I'm sure everyone in this chat knows, but there's always one person who has no idea what we're talking about. But yeah, the song's called Big Energy, but it is short for Big Dick Energy.
Yeah. I stopped being surprised when they let Kendrick just do a whole Black Panther album, and just listening to that album was just like, whoa.
Oh yeah, and there were no and what was it? Wait a minute. What was the song that I heard? Was it 10? Are you on 10 yet? I was like, because I remember the first time I heard that song, and it was like, fuck the place up, fuck the place up. Like it just kept saying it over and over again. I was like, Mickey, are you okay? Is Mickey crashing out? I was like, is this like I almost wanted to call Kevin Feige like Kevin?
Damn.
You good?
For real?
What happened?
Angie Stone passed.
So somebody else done died?
Apparently it was a car wreck confirmed by her daughter.
Holy shit.
Damn, Angie Stone was 63?
She was 63 years old, yeah. God damn.
Oh.
This must have just happened. Hold
on.
on.
This says 9 minutes ago, 17 minutes ago. It's getting
God damn. Hold on, let me see. Yep. Oh my God, bruh.
That's fucked.
Bruh. Yeah, dude. What the fuck?
Well, that's sad. Fuck.
Oh my God. Damn. So wait a minute. So we done lost Roberta Flack.
Mm-hmm.
We now lost Angie Stone. We done lost Michelle Trachtenberg, Harriet the Spy, and Gone to Glory.
That one stung because I had a crush on that girl.
The same. I was like, bro, what's going on? And then what was
63? I did not realize Angie Stone was in her 60s.
I didn't either. But you know what they say, black don't crack. Like black folks don't look old until they get like 80 something, like 80, 90 something.
The white audience that we do have, I mean this, and I mean no disrespect. You all know that I'm all laughs. I'm the funny guy around these parts. But when it comes to us, you all already know that we age like wine, and some of the Caucasian congregation, y'all tend to age like bananas. And I mean that with such love and respect. I love that you all come here every week to watch the Blerd Cave live. I love that you all listen to it on Spotify. You come in here on Thursdays as well. But yeah, y'all got a lot of y'all got a lot of banana action going on right here.
Yeah. Because I felt bad because I didn't realize it until like after the fact. Like I knew she had some health issues, but I was like, damn, I was like, why is everybody showing these pictures of her like when she was young? And I noticed that like when people started showing pictures of what she looked like recently, I was like, oh shit, she looks like a fucking zombie. Talking about Michelle Trachtenberg. But then I was like, oh shit, she's like going through some shit. Like I was like, oh, she was going through like
that nothing was wrong with her because I was following her on IG. Because people noticed that like she looked a little bit sickly and stuff like that. And always making posts like there is nothing wrong with me. It's called getting older, and I'm just okay. Maybe it is that banana action I was just talking about. Maybe that's what it is. And then this, and she was 39. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. Well, so apparently they said it was something related to like a liver transplant that she had recently had. And I guess like something, I guess it just didn't. And then now this one was less surprising. Well, it was less surprising because Gene Hackman was like 98 years old. So it was like the fact that he was still alive was surprising. But that motherfucker died. His wife, Betsy Arakawa, she died too. And their dog died. I was like, ain't this about a bitch?
Yeah. Wasn't that one like carbon monoxide or something people were saying?
Nobody knows. Because so apparently they were all bloated. There were varying degrees of bloated, so they had been dead for a while. They were in two completely separate rooms. And Betsy was found with pills spread all around her. So like the running theory, that at least the theory I've had, is that Jean died and she said, all right, I'm out too. And they had people who like were close friends of theirs who said they hadn't seen them in over a month. So it probably, they've literally, like originally they said that they didn't suspect foul play, but now they're saying that there are some suspicious things going on. So we probably won't know right away, but yeah, it's messed up. It's it's messed up.
I don't want this to be such a huge downer.
No, not at all.
I for whatever reason, I went on an adventure this week. I went on an adventure into the Blerd Without Fear comment section.
Oh God, why'd you do
videos recently?
This motherfucker, why'd you do that?
I was actually interested in what people were going to say about that Venom book. Or not Venom, excuse me, Carnage.
Oh, the Carnage book.
Carnage. So I made the dangerous trek into the Blerd Without Fear comment section. And
wow.
It's not bad so far. I did see one where I commented and I was just like, nah, big dog, I can't let you have that. And there was one person that made the comment that every Carnage series that has been released has all been quote unquote gas. End quote. I don't know about
Stop.
that.
No, stop. No, I wouldn't go that far. Now, I'll give you this. I'll give you this. Not the previous one, but the one before it, I thought was really good. The one where he was like going around, running through Asgard and shit. I was like, okay. I was like, that's fire. But like, I was like, nah. I said, this other shit. No, that's
another one that said that Carnage has been the consistently better book for years now.
Okay, that's a lie. That's a lie.
When it comes to he wouldn't.
That's a lie. Stop. Stop. No, that's a lie. Stop it. You didn't lie. Just cut it out. We don't do. I'm not going to allow you to lie on Beyonce's internet like this. No.
You never heard that expression? Gas apparently means
good ass
that
shit.
Is just there you go. I didn't know that it was an acronym.
Yeah, it's an acronym. Good ass shit.
Oh.
I learned it because Cypher said it a lot, and I didn't want to look stupid, so I looked it up.
Like, that motherfucker said gas, more like gas lights.
Gas lights, god damn. Wait. By the way, LA Chiller, thank you for that super chat. I meant to say it earlier. I do want to say just real quick, shout out to Thirsty Man. So you made me look up Fool Killer and read his limited series. I would not mind him being the new Carnage host. I mean, like I said, the only thing I find weird about it is that he doesn't want to, like, Carnage doesn't want to be a hero, but I'm like, Fool Killer is not that far from what Eddie is.
Like I've seen that book in that shop.
Fool Killer?
Because he had a recent series.
Yes, he did. I
think I've seen it in like that bargain bin. It was just one good trade. It was all it was.
Damn. Also, we got Brian Smith with 2 said, no Lauryn Hill is crazy. See, okay, that was another thing for me. Because I was like, you know what? And look, I want to check something. I just want to check something because I know she been making albums. She been dropping albums. Did they not put her on the list because they was mad that they showed up to her concert and she ain't show up?
Oh, bro.
Was that what happened? Is that why Rolling Stone omitted her from the list?
Well, shit. Somebody in the chats brought up Trey Songz' name, and I said, "Well, you can't put Trey Songz' name on there because Trey Songz don't know how to keep his hands to himself when it comes to ladies." And then I was on, Carter, nope. Didn't you just tell me Chris Brown bitch ass is on this list? I said, "Oh yeah, Chris Brown is on this list at number 28." With excuse me. Oh yeah, they can't say nothing. I said, "Ooh,
they can't say a goddamn thing.
No, we're talking about 616 Fool Killer El Mundo. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
There was a recent 616 little mini that came out. I
Huge
read
difference.
the thing. I just forgot about it.
Same. Same. I was actually, dude, I meant to, you know what? I always love it when I go back and realize that I didn't put the cards that I said that I was going to put in on a video. Sorry, y'all. No, I was looking at I was looking at the here, let me mute that. I was looking at the Carnage video and I was like, you know what I forgot to do? I was like, I forgot to I actually was like, oh hey, go check out this video or go check out that. And I was like, I fucking forgot to put that shit in the video. I forgot to actually like put it in the like in the what's his face. But that's okay. I'm fixing it now. But yeah, it just, yeah. Hey, sometimes even real pimps fuck up. But no, that said, I think, okay, now I can put it in there. Okay, cool. Y'all have no clue what I'm doing. I'm adding cards, just FYI. And then I'm gonna put this here at the end for yeah, there we go.
You know someone that I really want to see with Carnage? Doc Ock, because of the Spider-Man. Yeah, I knew that's exactly where you were going. That boss was the bane of my. You know how that I broke my first PlayStation controller because of that goofy ass end boss from the first Spider-Man game. It was bad enough that the clouds killed you, but that last boss fight with Doc Ock Carnage chasing your ass toward the screen. Fuck you, Rufus. Fuck you for bringing me back to them good old days. The traumaticisms I just felt just then. Don't do that.
No. We are not going back. We're not going back. No, man, I'll be honest with you. There's so many. I'm not gonna lie. Can I? Is this a safe space? Is this a safe space? Can I be honest with y'all for a minute?
Okay.
I had a very difficult time this week.
With what?
Just I felt it. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on.
All right.
I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on. So y'all probably know that we did the Black History Month, like super ultra mega fucking deep dive videos this month. And I wanted to have a video each week, but like the amount of work that was being put into the research for these videos meant that I wasn't doing shit else. And I ain't gonna hold y'all. Y'all almost didn't get any fucking videos out of me this week. Because your boy recorded a 40-something minute Dr. Voodoo video. Then realized that like I didn't put as much stank on it as I did the previous 3 videos, like Captain America, War Machine, 3D Man. And I was like, man, I really don't want the last one to feel like I'm just giving y'all like some weak ass, like fucking lazy soft serve side dick type shit. I was like, so let me go back into the lab. Let me do a little more research. Let me see if I can find some more shit. And I did. And the video went from being 30-something minutes long to being like an hour. And I was up all night, like, and what I've been doing, I've been editing it in like batches. So like I'll edit 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, maybe 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. I'm not just sitting there, I'm not just gonna sit there, just edit that motherfucker in one straight shot. And I don't even edit the whole thing in a straight line. Like I'll jump ahead, be like, ooh, let me go here because this is the more fun part. Or ooh, let me go here because I already have this shit sitting right in front of me. I can just go ahead and do it. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Yup, but man, especially with how like we were talking about last week that some of them X books that fell smooth the fuck off. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna hold y'all. Don't be looking for no like. Don't be looking for a whole lot of videos in the next like few weeks. Your boy gonna be chilling. Like, I'm not saying I'm not gonna do videos, but like, yeah, that trying to like, ooh, I want to catch them all. Nope, no. I'm gonna let the young people have that game. I'm gonna let them have it. Like, I think I got one or two more videos up in me. I think some that Robo's editing. I think like Shadow Cabinet and I don't remember what the other one was I gave him. Anyway, I think those are maybe somewhere in the neighborhood of getting done. Ninja Turtles #7, I think, will come out sometime soon. But yeah, this Dr. Voodoo video, not gonna lie, this shit almost killed me. This shit almost killed me. Anyway, we got Sanford Greene, I think, waiting on us. So okay. Bet he's he hit me with an email. So booyah. Let's jump over to that. Carter, I'm gonna send you the link and we'll ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Let's get you up in here. We got the guy. Let's get you up in here. We got the guy. Oh, wait here.
I'm gonna turn off my.
Oh, yeah, there you go. All right. I was gonna say, I was like, what did I do? But no, ladies, gentlemen, and MBs, we got Sanford Greene in the building, y'all. We got Sanford Greene.
Made it. Right, look, I'm on the other side of my studio, so the sun is like not really over here, so it's a little shaded for some reason. So I'm trying to get some
get some light on you.
Yeah, because I'm moisturized today, so I wanted to be able to show that, but I don't know if it's gonna quite work. Maybe if I move it.
Oh, God, you good? You good? You good? No, you good?
Have moisturize for you guys.
Hey, well, I appreciate it because you know what? Sometimes every once in a while, man, sometimes people show up and I'd be like, man, you just didn't. I'm like, man, y'all didn't give a fuck this week. Y'all just came in and just said, yeah, no,
man. I gotta represent for the Blerd Nation, man. I gotta,
hey, look, see, Sanford knows what time it is. But no.
I hope so.
Well, so real quick, just in case, I know it's always somebody's first time.
Mm-hmm.
It's always somebody's first time on the show, tuning in and checking us out. I just want to say real quick, if you guys have no idea what's happening right now, what's popping off is we got Sanford Greene in the building. Some of y'all may be familiar with some of Sanford's work. He's done Power Man and Iron Fist, the Runaways during what was it, the 2015 Secret Wars, Battle World One. God, that's a tongue twister. I just realized Battle World Runaways.
Say it 3 times real fast.
Man, look, if I do, I'll disappear. But no, you also did what I thought was like one of the single best just amazing comics that came out last year. Doom.
Yeah.
Doom! All caps when you spell the man's name.
Yeah, that Treasury edition that is coming out is most certainly getting got. I got to see the big boy size art.
Look, hold on, wait.
I know what he finna grab, so it's just like, okay, you don't have to do that.
Look, no, I got to.
He wants to stunt. That's what he's trying to do right now.
No.
What is he trying to stunt?
Oh no, I got my I got my little it's just a little 9.8, just a little 9.8, you know, we out here. Yeah, we out here. I just realized I didn't even have my video up, but we out here.
He didn't have the video up.
I'm clearly, I got it pulled up on YouTube over here. You got to think 4 steps ahead. That's what we did and what we do. That's what we do.
All right.
But yeah, I had to cop this off top. It was it was without question. But the other thing, and I know Carter already got his ready to rock, but we also.
Oh, I should have brought mine up at this so we can do it.
Wait, start it over. But
it's too far away now.
Oh, okay. He's like, no, he's like, look, man, I ain't about to look. He's like, I ain't about to fuck my wrist up trying to reach back here and pick up that heavy motherfucker. But no,
that bad boy.
Oh yeah, no, this ain't light. Like this is like honestly, this is. Yeah, like if I had one in each hand, that'd be a workout. But like, but Sanford's also the artist and co-creator, of Bitter Root, and this is easily one of like the best books out. Period. End of story. Argue with your mama.
Oh, no.
Don't argue with me,
man.
I won't have it.
You know what? I feel like you've been doing a lot of praises, but I'm gonna be Roddy Piper right now. You know, just when you thought you had all the answers, I changed the questions. So, first question, I got to go ahead and get this out the way. Bitter Root, fantastic series. There's something else that's in Bitter Root that I was a really big fan of, and I hope you all do with the next series, but we ain't gonna get into that part right now. My question: when's the movie? And when do Ernie and I go to audition for it? That's first one. We got to get that out the way. We just got to get it out the way. Rip that Band-Aid off. Bow.
There you go. Hey, it is a Roddy Piper moment for sure. You asked a great question. I think I'll say this. We've dealt with writer's strike, pandemic,
director strike,
writer's strike. There's a lot of strikes happening. Then the pandemic before that. So it honestly is a miracle that this thing is still being worked on to become a film. We were, and not to mention also the unfortunate passing of Regina King's son. That was a huge, all those things were played a part, but that one's the biggest. And so that's why we kind of just stayed in the background with it and decided to, give them their space. But truth be told, every time we come together, we have meetings, full steam ahead. They're excited about it. I mean, she's one of the most sought after people in Hollywood. So for that to be still on the forefront of her mind is something that I'm honestly humbled by. So she's still on board. Don't know when this thing is going to fully come together, to be honest with you. That's how Hollywood works.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things that you look at and you're wondering how in the world did that got made. Even those things are still somewhat there's a story behind that stuff too. So yeah, man, we that's honestly a big reason why we're bringing back the series too, because we know that there's a lot of people that are looking for something, and we have control over the actual the manuscript. We have control over the actual book series, and we can do whatever we want whenever we want, and so that's what we're doing.
Now, real quick, I just want to throw this out because this is the elephant in the room that that I also want to address.
We got another one. We got
another one.
I thought that was the elephant. But...
No. See, no, that was the elephant. This is the other elephant. This is two elephants.
Okay.
There's two different pins, but two different elephants. So there's a thing that's happening right now, and I wonder if this is going to be the thing.
I know where he's going.
Okay.
That was my question. Yep.
Because you know how Hollywood is. Hollywood is very there's a lot of recency.
Okay.
Like recency bias and like and attention spans are short sometimes. It's like, ooh, squirrel. But considering the fact that the movie Sinners is coming out,
okay, I
feel like I get this impression y'all gonna be getting that call again soon, because if that movie comes out and makes any little bit of money, if it comes out and makes any little bit of change, people are gonna be like, oh man, we need some more. We need some more. We need some more black content, man. These black folks actually go to the movies. I mean, these Negroes buy movie tickets. We need something else, and then you're gonna get the call, but when you saw Sinners, like I don't know if you've seen the trailer for it or anything or not, but if you saw it, did you immediately look at that motherfucker and be like, did they just steal my shit?
Because you just said you can do whatever you want with man. Right. You can do whatever you want. So when you saw that trailer and you know you can do whatever you want, did you flip a table?
Okay, so here's the long story, as short as I can make it.
Okay.
Trying to make sure that the entities at play aren't necessarily. So when things were in with all those other factors, this thing, two things can be true at one time. Like, let's just call it what it is. Black people and monsters. That's a thing that can be done multiple ways, what have you. This is a thing, and truth be told, that story is nothing like Bitterroot. I can say that.
Yeah, of course.
But to your point, Ernie, at its face, it's black people and it's monsters. So in quick sound bites, you immediately want to associate it with something that you already are familiar with, which is
of course
our thing. Truth be told, when what's the other one? Lovecraft Country, when that came out, it was a similar thing. We weren't quite there yet. We weren't huge, but there were some people saying, "Hey, that's like," and I'm like, "Well, not really. It's just black people with monsters." But I think that's a longer conversation about how we view content, diverse content, whether it be horror, sci-fi, cyberpunk, steampunk, I should say, any of those types of things, and it happens to have people of color, blacks specifically. We can get sometimes to our own detriment. We can group it together, and it seems like it's all the same thing, and it's totally different stories. Just happens to have black folks. So to answer your question, no table flipping. truth be told, other people were flipping tables. They're like, oh my God, they took your. I'm like, no, they didn't.
No.
It's just one of those things where it just was a similar, in terms of the broad strokes of it.
Yeah, like I think the time frame of it, like the because it's like it's like prohibition.
Right.
And black character and and monsters. The monsters aren't the same. The main character, I'm sure there's probably maybe some mild personality elements but they're all like elements that you could literally find in any character across any story. But like it was just funny to me because like when I saw it, I didn't necessarily think Bitterroot, but I was like this movie's gonna mess around and like slick put Bitterroot back, in the forefront of people's mind because it's gonna make it's gonna make not to say fans, because fans already want it, but like I feel like it's gonna make the industry more thirsty for that, because that's kind of the thing we always see is that when something pops off, it's like, oh. Well, hell, can we get some more of that? And it's like, okay, we got this thing right here that we've been kind of sitting on, so we just go ahead and just do that. And it's like, okay, and then like you keep the cycle going. But no, I just thought it was interesting just because of it reminds me of just how we as black people are. We always when we see stuff. It's like if we see an actor, the actor is never the actor. It's whatever they're whoever character they played. Right. like we don't see Tyrese, we see Baby Boy.
See Baby Boy. Yeah. I was going to add to something that you said there too. Mm-hmm. It's funny because we're trying to be good stewards of our property and not put a lot of things out there because unfortunately, social media is a cesspool anyway. We know how that rolls. You can say one thing and it turns into something completely different within an hour or whatever.
Oh yes.
But, so we were being very intentional to not say or talk about anything really, even if it's something, unless it's being confirmed by the top of the top, and even then. Go see them about it. They put that out there. But I even reached out to them at one point and said, so how do we navigate these waters? Because this is all new stuff to me. I've never had a property that has had so many different levels, hurdles, if you want to call them that. I mean, stuff that's way out of our control, everything from the pandemic to, all this other stuff, right? So you're kind of like, okay, what do I do? And honestly, kind of going back to what I said earlier, the easiest thing to do was to go back over here and get on that drawing board and bring out more stories and help people, calm people's spirits, because trust me, there were a lot of people that were, like I said, they were flipping tables. Like, I'm like, no, we're all on the same side here. It's not they're doing this thing to, against whatever you got. They took this. No, it's nothing like that.
Like, no.
And have an idea that had, something similar. And truth be told, even the era is still different. Like our era is during the Harlem Renaissance time period, right? So again, that's all the nuanced stuff, but the broad strokes, when you see it, it all feels similar. But and that's okay. Truth be told, Ryan Coogler is attached to our thing too. So,
right.
So
I think honestly, I think that actually has more to do with it than even the. I think people just saw Ryan Coogler and was like, ooh,
yeah, right. I mean, so he has more control. Well, trying to make sure I say this in a way that it's clear and not bringing more questions. But
right
when I'll say this: Black Panther was knocked way off schedule.
Right,
and when that happened, it also affected. It affected what we were doing, but it definitely affected what he was doing. He had a window. Right. He had a window for all hands on deck with us. But we Regina, she had like the two ships didn't line up quite right. with their schedules. And so and again, I knew about something like this. He was working on screenplay wise, even back then. And the first thing we talked about was, or at least what he shared with me, was, hey man, I got several irons in the fire. This is just one of the other things. It's not anything to do with what you guys have going on. But it's just another iron in the fire. So, I'm saying too much already. So that, I appreciate people's passion and excitement for what we're doing and what we have, and take that energy and put it into celebrating issue or the return issue of
I was about to say, take that passion and put it on this.
Yes. So let's get to the bitter root of it all. I wanna say this the right way. Eisner Award-winning Best Continuing Series from 2020 and 2022.
Talk to him.
This is Bitterroot, the next movement that is going to be coming out. But I have to say two things again. You were the winner in 2020 and 2022, and here it is, 2025. And I got to ask in the most loving way possible, brother, what took so long, man? I've been looking for this book. Dog, I've been so mad at seeing book one up here, and I've just been clamoring.
We like this.
Two, like ages ago. Dog, I've been itching for like 3 years straight. Soap won't fix it. Music won't fix it. I got to read this, and then it'll settle down. This has been my calamine lotion for quite a long time now. So I need where y'all been at, man? I gotta ask it that way. I just gotta ask it.
Yeah. I mean, truth be told, hate to sound like a broken record. You know, you had the pandemic, and you had we just needed to we needed to reassess where we really wanted to go. Honestly, I had some things I wanted to do, Doom being one of them.
Right.
We can even talk a little bit about things to come, I'm sure. But, for me, all of us, we really had other things that we just wanted to do. That's just as simple as that. And, David's got New York Times best-selling book out there now, 2 of them. Well, at least one, and then he has 2 books that's out. And
Chuck's been.
Yeah, Chuck is working on some DC stuff. He did Black Manta. Which was a pretty so we kind of loosely we were all kind of loosely still kind of working together. It was like the Wu-Tang Clan. I guess I can hey, bad boys, you want another album, but man, the boys, they need to kind of do their things so that when they do come back.
That's a dope way to put that.
You had to go make your only build for Cuban links is what you had to go do that.
I
like that. I like that.
David had to go make some liquid swords or some shit over here.
Only built for Cuban links. That's a dope way to describe Doom, dog. That's a dope way to describe Doom. Okay.
Chuck over here like on some Ghostface killer shit just out here. I mean, I respect it because it lets me know that, while it makes me sad that it's like, oh man, we ain't getting back to Bitterroot right away. But it makes me happy at the same time because it lets me know that your work is being recognized, that clearly people have seen it because it's boosted the profile of all 3 of you. And I'm steadily seeing your names out there, and doing amazing things when I see it. So it's one of those things. It's like a double-edged sword. It's like, man, I wish I'd just hurry up and get back to the thing. But it's like, but I want y'all to keep doing more stuff. Like, because honestly, if I think about it that way, if y'all would just went right back to it, wouldn't have gotten Black Manta, probably, or Doom, or Big Jim and the White Boy, and you know, so on and so forth. So yeah, I definitely tip my hat. And you also, I actually am kind of mad more people don't talk about this, and I'm also kind of mad at myself too because I don't talk about it enough either. But you were also doing stuff for the what was it? For Red Hood. The Hill.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, man, people aren't putting enough respect on they ain't putting enough respect on that, but yeah, that's another story altogether.
That's one of them ones where this is not me trying to like big myself up to be in the movie at some point, but that's one of them. Like The Hill was one where I saw your name on it and grabbed it off of the strength of that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's where you at right now. That's why when I saw Doom, and like when I saw that they were going to do a Treasury edition, which is the big ass version, like, yeah, I got to get that. I like just to see his art. I need that. So yeah, I will say that. One thing I want to ask you, and you can let me know if maybe this is something that can't be discussed right now, but I'm asking for a reason. Okay. Because I'm thinking more toward the Omni route. Yeah. One of the things that I did love that you all did with that omnibus was like a lot of the different essays and things like that with bitter truths, and I got one now I was rereading called Deep Roots, Rich in Soil, Race, Horror, and the Ethnogothic. That was something that I had never seen put in a comic before. And what I mean by that, just for you all that are listening and watching, is just a book to where you're still getting the comic, but you're also getting put on game that you weren't aware of.
Matter of fact, here I got a little because I like to keep these on hand because I just think they're so and because they're so awesome. Man. But like stuff like this,
and keep in mind the book itself is fantastic. I love the art, I love that story, but those pauses of where I'm like, what the hell is this? And then I'm reading, I'm just like, whoa, what the hell is this? Wait a minute. So, because one thing it's me being ignorant to things, and now I have information to soak up. So now I'm not ignorant to that thing anymore. So my question is just, I want to ask how many issues you all have gotten done. Only reason being, are those essays going to be more in these subsequent issues that are going to be coming out? Can we expect more of people getting some more knowledge that they probably weren't expecting, you know?
The answer is yes, and more yes. Here, I guess shout outs to the brother John Jennings. If you guys ever met him, or you should do an interview with that brother. That cat is 90% of why he curates the essays. One of the things we wanted to do was make this book more than just a comic or a graphic novel. We saw there was a chasm. All right, I'm going to take you down this rabbit hole just a second. When we had our meeting with Eric Stevenson, he was excited that we wanted to do something over at Image. He said, whatever you guys want to do, let's do it. And we started having conversations about us, this being a unique thing because it's an all Black creative team, and with characters. And it kind of dawned on me, like, is there any other group, at least at that moment, any other creative team like that? There were a few, I think, sprinkled here and there, but the last pairing of creative team and character story, guess when the last time that was conceived? Tribe.
Wow. Yes. That makes sense.
Think about how long ago that was.
Fuck, dude! I'm not gonna lie. You saying that because I talked to Larry Stroman. Man, this was last year, I think. Not too long ago, but you just simultaneously made me sad and mad, but also kind of happy at the same time because I'm kind of remembering. But it's a man.
But I say all that to say we definitely saw where, and again, I'm sure there were sprinkles of other things here and there, but in terms of like something that at least hit to the level that we weren't even there yet, obviously, because we were just signing off on doing this thing. And so I know Chuck wasn't at that meeting at the time, but David was, and we had a long talk that night. Like, dude, do you understand the level of responsibility we got to do with this? So what do we need to do to answer, go back to the essay stuff? This is what do we need to do? We need to really have something that's going to be so significant that it's not just going to be an average everyday comic or whatever. So we just started planning, and the essays came into play, and we were like, okay, who do we can't really do this. This is an awesome idea, but who can we get? David was like, David said, we need to get Jennings. And I'm like, of course we need to get him, because he was already, kind of in the circle, and we always chop it up about different things like that. And so we were like, okay, how can we make this, not what do you want to call it, preachy, soapboxy or whatever, but still make it something that it kind of like what you were saying earlier, Carter, about it piquing your interest, and you want more of it. And then going down, I guess the planning, we started thinking about, if we do this the right way, this can permeate past the Wednesday Warrior, right? We can get this thing into, especially with John and his credentials. I mean, he's in academia. Actually, all of us are in academia on some level. I teach a graphics illustration course. David does writing, and we're like, yo, we can make this thing almost like curriculum to some degree, or at least loosely based. And long story short, everything that we had hoped for is what it became. This book is being used as curriculum all over, all over the board, man, from high schools to colleges, all over the world, really. And so we saw that we had a winner there, and it definitely separated us from, the average, because back matter is a thing anyway, but we figured we can do something that's going to really speak to, us specifically. Because we have the buying power, we just don't have anything. Well, at the time, we saw that there was a need to bring that audience into this space, because Black Panther had just came out. It made like $1 zillion or whatever. And we said, we have the audience. We just gotta get them to see that there's something out there that they can buy into.
Well, I can say that I am somebody who absolutely appreciated it, just because it, you talk about lasting power a lot, and with a lot of comics, you see these shelves of goddamn comic books, but you never see something that will just stick and will make you, honest to God, just a better person, just because you're more knowledgeable in something that you weren't prior. So I am somebody who absolutely appreciated it, because that's why I can say that this comic had a lot of lasting power for me. There are several instances where, because I've read it several times, to where I'm opening this damn thing up just to reread those articles again, and you don't really get that, from a lot of comics. And you were talking about back matter, and I'm somebody who, Ernie is more than me, but I'm a sucker for some sketches. I'm a sucker for storyboards and things like that. But when you have back matter that is actually to the level and to the quality of this, where it's actually like, and I don't know a better way to say it, but just it's teaching you something. It's actually putting you on game. Where it's somebody that's, if you don't have that person who can just, let me holler at you real quick, and y'all sitting on the porch and having a conversation, and that's what this did. That's why. I was one of the motherfuckers who was probably flipping the table when I saw Sinners the first time, because I wanted you all to get y'all respected, and this was something that, we needed a lot more of. So I'm done singing praises, damn it. I've been missing this book. Lord Jesus.
I was gonna say
I had to call the Lord name. Yeah, we like I said, we knew it was time, and to some degree, it's better like this, because we knew that if we had kept going, that longing wouldn't be there. Obviously,
Right.
We can take things for granted that it's just going to be there. And so when it ended, we even said, like, let's make sure that it ends in a way to where it's a satisfying ending, but it does set you up that this thing can move on. And that's one of the beauties about this, is that this thing can hit all types of errors, all types of, I'm getting ahead of myself, but we're having conversations about all that stuff. That as you can see, the next movement is the next generation of the Sangrier family.
Mm-hmm.
That takes place in the mid 1960s. A few things happened during the 60s. You think those were essays? You wait till you see the ones that we have for.
Okay.
I was gonna say it's because that's first off, like, the time jump in and of itself, because I think going between from like the 20s to the 60s, there's a lot of civil rights movement action that's going on. You're also kind of right on the cusp of some other major movements in civil rights. Kind of jumping in at like 1965 ish. You're literally kind of like right there smack in the middle of some of the moments that are going to shape the world to this very day. So what I was curious about, because it's being like jumping kind of forward in time, I said last time, I think correct me if I'm wrong, one of the last moments we see the Sangrier family is like 1939 1940ish, like kind of like right around time of like World War like 1 and 2, like it's we see they're like effectively fucking up Nazis, which I'm always here for. You can always Nazis are always a good bad guy. Like, I'm never gonna, like, if you put a Nazi in your story as a bad guy, I'm just gonna be like, okay, cool, let's go. I just want to see him get punched. But now we got like what appears to be, and rightfully so, we got like some new characters that are gonna be kind of jumping in on the situation. Could you tell us and I'm gonna pull these guys up just real quick just so people can kind of see what we're working with here. But we got some new like what I'm going to assume some being new characters. I'm pretty sure we'll probably learn some of them are characters we've seen in some small capacity before. And just based on the time framing, I know there was one character named Cotton that got brought in, like,
he was right at the end. Yep.
Yeah, like right at the end.
Yeah.
And oh wait, did we lose? Oh no, he's still here. Okay,
I was jumbling stuff around here.
Okay. You're all good. You're all good. But no, I was gonna say we've got like I said, some new additions to the family, most likely also kind of coming up in there. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on with the family now?
So I don't know if you guys are aware about this.
Yeah, the ash can.
So this is the reason why we put this out. One, it was kind of like a surprise drop, if you will. We put this out to kind of explain or introduce lightly what took place before in the omnibus. For those who may not have read the omnibus or a refresher, that's pretty much what this was. But there are 4 or 5 pages that kind of lead you into the next generation. So I don't know if this is showing up.
Actually, here I got you, because I am a I follow people, so I save images because I like having visual aids. So I actually have this right here that I think I got from you.
Oh wow! Okay. There you go. I saw that dirty thumb. That was That was it. Wow. I got ink. There's ink on my hands for a week now. And
hey, it's the bane of the bane and the hallmark of any artist who works with actual ink.
That's right. Yeah. So so yeah, that page that you're showing there is kind of like a in between timeline of what from the first family or the first family that starts the story and their children. Now you have their children are now at a certain age where they're learning, the family business, if you want to call it that, and so they're training and what have you. And those three individuals, if you can see those three are what you see, at least in that color spread of the characters. The young girl, the first girl that looks all excited and rambunctious with the ponytails, that's Berg's, the big dude with the beard. That's his daughter.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's got the vocabulary down at a young age. So she's already, she's ready to go. She's super excited, obviously by the expression on her face. She's gung-ho, has to be restrained. She's just one of those.
I was about to say, Bird can't not claim that baby. That baby, because before you even said it, before you even said it, I was like, he gonna say that's Bird baby.
That's Bird's baby.
I was like, man, you that you can't deny that child, Bird. That I was like,
you wouldn't, boy. That's Daddy's girl. That is Daddy's girl for sure.
Yeah, and then there's a couple of others here. I just want to pull this back up.
And so the other two, that's Blink's daughter.
Okay,
and,
Nadia. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the middle there. And that is the character Cotton that they adopted because he can't, if you know the story, he was found in that orphanage. And
yes,
him being and we this is honestly David, to credit to David, he wanted to play up on colorism and how that affects even our own community.
Yes.
And him being an albino and how the family had to wrestle with that because they thought he was one thing and he wasn't. And Cullen adopted him.
Okay.
So he adopted, if you guys know the character Cullen, he was the kind of like the main male character, hero character. And so those are the three. But then if you go back to the lineup, you can
right here, yeah.
This is again, that was the late 40s. This is in the mid 60s. So we had to really be mindful of age and what would they look like 25 years later, that kind of thing. They were teenagers or adolescents, between 13 and 15 around that time. And them in their 40s, and some younger. So from left to right, that is Blink's daughter. Don't get me lying right now. I got so many names in my head. It's Sandra.
Oh yeah, that's Nadia.
Nadia. And then the dude is her brother. So he's younger. He's just obviously he's younger brother. Blink in the middle there with the
cane.
She is now the the matriarch. She's kind of like what Ma Etta was.
Okay.
Obviously,
which that's an awesome progression for her because she was kind of the protege.
Exactly. And homegirl next to her, who do you think?
Oh no, that's Berg baby. That's wasn't it Mariah?
Mariah. Yeah, Berg's baby. Yep. And then of course Cotton and the dude on the end is an interesting character. I put him on that lineup there to show that they now have people know who they are, so they need to have allies, right? It's just like civil rights movement. You got to have some allies on the other side, and so that's who he is.
Okay. See, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold you for a second there. I was like, don't tell me, Uncle Enoch out here still,
oh God,
still out here trying to Because I was like, because at first I looked, I was like, I don't know, man. Uncle Enoch was kind of out here, so
yeah, he was out there.
But no,
everyone has one of those uncles, man. That's why he's one of the characters I enjoy playing around with because we can all relate to that crazy uncle.
Mm-hmm. Well, the thing I like about you, well, for one, I'm like I said, as an artist myself, I love looking at designs and seeing like the beginning to the middle to the end, like where you started, where you got to, and kind of looking at you like this was just one of the ones, but I think I had taken some others you had done. Kind of going a little bit more like in depth with some of the characters and just kind of looking at them. I was like, and also can I just say I really appreciate the hair game that you're working with here. Because now Carter knows how I hate this. So I just want to pull this back.
Don't bring me up. Don't bring me up. I don't want to talk about the Ginyu Force while we have Sanford Greene. I don't want you to bring up the Ginyu Force while we have. Come on, man. Come on,
he
man.
said not in front of company. Okay. No, but I won't go. I won't go into it. But I'll just say this much. I have found it very egregious. Sometimes that and I thought that y'all did a really good job of this just with the first 3 installments of Bitterroot was that each character kind of had like a look. They had a vibe. They had a look that actually like it matched the time, but B, it wasn't like all these dudes got the same fit, the same haircut, whatever. Everybody kind of had their own little thing. Like Ford and Cullen and Berg, you kind of being the main male characters. Each of them kind of had like a different like hair vibe. And the thing I always tell people is that black people have like a myriad of different looks.
Yep.
but I always end up seeing the same too. But I actually like that with what you've always done this. But I just really like the when I look at when I look at one of Blink's kids and I'm like, okay, here we got this cat right here. It's like, okay, he got the little part, he lined up good. He got his shit right, got the juices and berries in there, like straight out of Barzak, just like all good. Mariah, like she out here, she got her shit like bunned up. She like, okay, cool, I got my shit together, whatever. Blink out here, got her edges right and everything. She looking right.
Based off of that's based off of a young Diane Carroll.
Okay. I see it.
All of them are, but I had to age her. The hairstyle and the look. But I aged her to be. But everyone has. I had to be really mindful and not make them kind of. I had to reference like what would person of color in the 60s hairstyle look like. Wouldn't have dreads. They're not going to have
they ain't got the Killmonger.
They don't have
they ain't got the they got the Killmonger off to the side.
Sanford Greene is not in the Ginyu Force. We ain't got to worry about that way. He is not working with Frieza and them, dog. You ain't got to worry about him.
Good. That's good to know. But hey, truth be told, when I reference like especially black male hair styles in that specific time, because I was so tempted, I wanted to do an afro but it wasn't the time. And so I had to really, I think that the issue for me, I had to be really disciplined on being authentic, or at least being close to what those times represented. We didn't have some nice hairstyles. We were overboard with the slick stuff, or we had the come as you are look. It wasn't a whole lot of nuance there for males. And I mean, trust me, I looked at that Chase character. I based him off of a young Marvin Gaye.
Okay.
His hairstyle was, I mean, his hairline was back here. I was like, yo, I just realized I just did the hairline. It looked like it's on the top of his head almost. But, but I was like, oh, wow, that's what it looked like. But
I mean, well, look here. I just want to pull it. Yeah, because but you know what? See, I thought you was trying to channel a little Bobby Womack.
Yeah.
I thought you were trying to give him that Bobby Womack where like he got the like when you see him, he's like, I wish you wouldn't trust me so much.
You're a sick man, man. You're a sick man.
Yeah, we need to trust him. If anyone trust that guy, don't trust. But no, but those are, truth be told, I tweaked all of that stuff over the last, because those are way early. Those are like almost 2 years ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, because I see, like, when you look at the cover, especially when I look at the, I mean, it's usually, I guess, kind of par for the course, but like going back and seeing like the cover for issue 1, and it's like, okay, you can kind of see like some of the little tweaks and kind of shifts in the characters, like which I think it's awesome. I think it's great. Like I said, you're out here doing the Lord's work out here. What I wanted to ask you, because like I said, we've upgraded, and actually just to pull us back up in case people memories are short. We see that the Sangaye's got they got new blickies. They got new straps. So
literally.
So now that we're kind of moving ahead into moving ahead to the 60s, and the Sangaye has always kind of had a bit of an edge on tech, just because of their connections to monster hunting and stuff. So we always saw them have like stuff that was like it was very like kind of steampunkish, but also like with a little bit more like sheen on it.
Yeah.
But I also saw a car. So like a whole ass like on some speed racer shit. Y'all probably didn't see it. Y'all were too busy looking at old girl. Y'all didn't see it, but I'm gonna pull it back up. Y'all see I saw a little car down there.
So you got a little car down there.
So you got the Mach. Is that the Mach 3? Is that the Mach 4? Like what? Like what's
Mach 2? One of those. The early. Yeah, we truth be told, when we were talking about what can we do that would really elevate this and take it to another level, next level, if you want to say that, and we knew that. Again, the original family story and that time period was special. People loved those characters. People. We started seeing people cosplay as these characters, and again, all the awards and all that stuff like that was really special. But what's next? How can we keep this? When we're gone for a long time, so when we come back, we have to make some kind of like splash, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
And we said, okay, here's an idea. Why don't we, if we're going to do the 60s, why don't we really play up on that era? We're not going to just do the steampunk thing anymore. It wouldn't really fit that time period. That period of time was more Art Deco, real slick, clean. And I'm like, Jack Kirby, why am I sitting here wrestling with this? Why not do some Jack Kirby? Why not do some Jim Steranko, Shield, and that's where you see the aesthetics of that cover. That's all playing up on that. So that's what we're trying to do. There's this book. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this. It was a comic strip, Sunday strips series called Friday Foster.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'm a huge fan of that series, and I love the artists on that. And man, I'm gonna be honest with you, I ripped that dude off everywhere I could. The look, the style, even though that was kind of 70s, so a lot of it, half of it was late 60s. But so I fudged a lot of things that I used that as influence. And again, Kirby, Steranko, and came up with the look that you got there.
Well, I love it. I love it. I think you did a great job. And I'll tell people all the time. There's a saying that I used to always hear get thrown around. That said the best artists steal. And here's the thing. It's not an untrue statement, because usually inspiration hits. And if you could do it and pull it off and still make it your own thing, well, I mean, that just makes you even better. So I'm here for it personally.
So one thing you did say was that, just going back to the original series, is you didn't want it to be a thing to where you kind of overstayed your welcome, and it got to that point. And with that first series going 15 issues, how long are you all planning for the next movement to go?
That's a good question. Honestly, we started looking at the Hellboy model.
Okay.
We can do a series of miniseries. That way, it's all fresh. It's not stuff that you have to keep, chasing to keep up with. You can get a nice complete story in 5 issues here, and then another story with another 5 issues. And who knows what makes this kind of a unique and special situation is that we can play with different generations. We can go back. Why not go back? Why not go to Africa? I mean, you see, we dropped hints of how the lineage, in the omnibus. We did a short story on that. Actually, we put the ash can as well. So there's all kinds of different spaces. Again, the Hellboy model is what we're looking at.
Okay,
I like it. It's and I think it's.
Sorry, that's not what you wanted to hear, man. He wanted to hear 35 issues.
He's like, no, I want 50. No,
with him making that Hellboy reference, I knew what he meant. So I'm completely cool with that one.
Yeah.
And plus, I got my essays too, so I get more of that. I'm good either way, big dog. Like,
yeah.
Well, I'll tell you the other thing too. Our plan. I'll just say it. Our plan is to do. We're looking slowly but surely, pulling together again, like the Hellboy model. We're doing something where we will bring in different writers, different artists. Until we did an anthology like that, and we saw how that came and how well that was received. So we figured, you know what? Why not do another miniseries based on just the 3 kids when they were, that spread that you saw. Let's do a one shot based on that, or what have you. So we're talking about all kinds of different avenues. I got an idea about even. I guess I'll share this with you guys. I have this idea of creating this, how the serums work. If you guys know the difference, and creating something like that. We're looking at all kinds of ways to make this world as vast as possible. And there's all kinds of different things. I mean, we even threw an idea in there about a cookbook. Why not? Let's do a cookbook. I mean,
I like it.
Black people love to eat, right? We love family gatherings because it's not about the food; it's about the communal.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, someone approached us about that. Shelley Bonner, editor, she brought that up, and we thought, wow, that would be a cool idea. So again, there's so many different things that we could do. That would make this thing unique and fresh in every iteration.
Well, I can definitely say that just if nothing else, I think the business model is sound, because I think the one thing Bitterroot has consistently done every time it comes out, I hear people talking about it. I hear people praising it. I hear people asking for more, and when it goes away, people are begging for it to come back, and when it comes back, people are just loving it even more than they did the last time. So I think the business model is sound, and I also think it in wrestling parlance, I think it also protects the book. It keeps it from because you're coming back with fresh ideas, you're coming back with new stuff, new innovations, and not just trying to no shade at other books that do this, but just you other books that'll be like, oh, we got to release a new one every month. Fuck whether we got a story. We got to put out another one. So just throw some shit together and we'll just go from there. And I like that you'll take care of this this franchise in a way that you don't see very often. And I like, for those that don't know, just in case if it wasn't clear, I have it in the description. If you're over on the Twitch side of things, you probably will not see this, but I'm going to tell you. This is dropping March the 26th, I believe. Yep. So I don't, because I'm always really hit or miss on pre-order dates, but I will say this. Go to your comic book shop, and go talk to the person behind the counter. Tell them you want this.
I can tell you, Monday. This Monday is the final cutoff for issue 1.
This Monday? Okay, so this is what you do. Take y'all asses in the shop today.
I was going to say, they open on Saturdays. I don't want to hear that lie.
Yeah, don't hear that lie. Yeah, don't lie to me and tell me they ain't open, because I know they're open. Matter of fact, this is what you do. This is because I did this the other day and I think people enjoyed it. So this is what I want you to do. I know some of you might even be in the shop right now. So here's what I want you to do. Go up to the counter, take your phone, turn it around, show it to the person's counter. The person holding this phone wants you to put all of the Bitterroot whole series into pull box. As a matter of fact, ask them if they've read the previous ones. If they haven't, go ahead and get them this. Go ahead and get them this. They'll appreciate it. And also make sure that for the authenticity, make sure it has this the little Eisner. Make sure it has if it ain't got the Eisner symbol, don't get it. That's funny. That's
what you saying that. It's funny what I heard a white woman say 2 weeks ago in the comic shop. She runs the comic shop, but I actually heard this white woman say, because it was somebody, they were in there asking for a book, and I didn't know what book they were asking for, and she just goes, I hate Sanford Greene, I hate David Walker, I hate Rodney Barnes, and I hate Chip Zdarsky. I'm like, why? Because their books never stay on our fucking shelf long enough. So many people come in there. They're looking for Bitterroot. They're looking for the trade. They're looking for the omnibus. They're looking for Philadelphia. They're looking for some Chip Zdarsky book. But the woman that runs the shop that got to order these books hates y'all asses because they don't stay in there long enough, because they getting put in somebody's box. They getting held for somebody. So just to hear that coming from a white woman, from not even a place of pure hate, but just like, I'm hating from I can't read it standpoint. So because so many people want to come in here
the right kind of hate.
It. Yeah, that was hilarious.
I'll also do another little. This is a little cheap little plug because I know some people. Yeah, if for whatever reason you don't have a local comic shop in your area, I can get you a little bit of a hookup. I can't do this all the time, but I'm gonna do it now. I actually have it on good authority that you can read. You can read Bitterroot. You can read it on Global Comics. You go to globalcomics.com. I'm gonna pull this up. I apologize, Carter. You're gonna be covered up for a second. But yeah, if you scan that QR code, you'll get 33% off your first 1 year subscription to Global Comics. It's a way where you can read comics digitally, legally, and also still support the people who make them. So make sure if for whatever reason you don't, I know some people don't fuck with Amazon no more. So hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Pick your battles. But if you don't fuck with Amazon, you don't got an LCS, this is a good way to do it as well. You can actually buy each of the I don't think they have it like in the full like omnibus set, but you can buy like the first 3 trades, or if you have the subscription, you can just read. But yeah, just make sure you do that. Tell them Blerd Without Fear sent you, all that good stuff. But yeah, that like I say it all the time. Bitterroot is the book that I never realized I needed until I read it. And it was one of those books that like I knew it had to be heat because other people were telling like people I know in my life were coming to be like, hey, have you checked out that Bitterroot? I was like, Bitterroot. And they were like, yeah, man, check. Like they showed me. I was like, David F. Walker. I was like, I know who this motherfucker is. Sanford Greene. I didn't read it. I know who he. I was like, why ain't nobody telling me about this? So that's why I like to tell people about it, because I want Bitterroot to just grow into like the juggernaut that it is, but also like even bigger. I want to keep going, never stop. So y'all make sure, and I also want to say, Sanford, for you, because we ain't gonna forget about you. I got links in the description. If you want to check out some of Sanford's other work, I've curated some things. Go check out the Runaways. Great story. I have a link to where you can pick up a digital copy of Doom, but also that Treasury edition's coming out, so you might want to get on that too. That belongs to me and only me. And
nobody getting it. See, I was gonna wait until the interview was. I was gonna wait until the interview was done, but you made a comment about Hollywood, and I'm in LA now. So if I got to be the only one that do the audition, Ernie got the interview. He all right. But if I could get the autograph on the Treasury, you all right? You got the interview. You good? This about me right now. If I could be in the film, it's gonna help both of us. You see what I'm saying? But yeah,
I just want to be in the book.
I'm here.
I just want to be in the background.
You already getting killed by Murray. Don't think that. See, look, you trying to get praised in one and get slaughtered in the other. No.
Oh no, I've accepted my fate. I told Murray the other day. I was like, I can't wait, because I said it's gonna be nasty and ugly as hell, and I can't wait.
I guess I think shit, for me, only one question I did want to ask, because Ernie, this is a conversation you and I have had before about how creative teams will they might take a little bit longer than usual to get an issue out here and there. Were there any issues that were already completed for you guys, or were you all just kind of hard at work trying to get everything done right now?
The latter. We were get everything together.
Gotcha.
We wrestled mainly about the time period and how much of it we can really it makes sense for that next kid to be still in a certain age. We didn't want them to be elderly. We didn't want them to be. We want them to still be in a space where they were relative to their parents and aunts and uncles and whatnot. So that took some time. It took about 2 or 3 months just to figure that stuff out.
I believe it.
Yeah, but and then what do we want to talk about? Because there was a few things that happened during the 60s. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but what do we want to talk about? How do we want to, like what we did with the first iteration? We used the a few moments in history, but we used the Tulsa
right.
Yeah.
So what do we want to use now that would be just as effective as that was? So we got something. It is not what you think. There's some major things that happen, but there's something else that people kind of. Anyway, yeah.
Well, I'm excited. I'm sold.
Yeah. I just my whole thing was like everything I was thinking about. I was just like, man, I was like, there's so much stuff.
Yeah.
But like the thing that kind of like left out just because of the exact timeline of it, I was like, man, there's like, I don't know if it's going to be any like kind of hint of the stuff that was going to be bubbling up like in the years to come afterward. But yeah, definitely with just the 60s themselves. Like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, go get the goddamn book. Go get it. Don't say
go get it yesterday.
Don't say you want issue 1. Say you want all. You have to say all, because if you don't say all, there'll be a mix up.
Yeah, you gotta say
you just
you
get
gotta
the
add
one.
them 2 L's in all caps when you say it. Don't ask me how you say it. You just gotta say it like that. I'm sorry.
All. And also I want to say this too, because you also have some other stuff that that you've done recently too, with what was 1000.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've also got a link to the webcomic. I think you had recently put out a like actual, like, I believe it was a print. I think there was a recent print version of something you had just put out not too long ago. Was it
1000?
Was it 1000 that you recently did, like, there was a print release for?
Yeah, well, was the crowdfunding Zoop
That's what it was.
Okay, that's what it was. Okay.
Honestly, I didn't have a whole lot to do with that. They put that together.
He's like, look, I just showed up. He's like,
I just showed up. And they pointed, me to where the drinks were. I went to the drinks but no, but yeah, they did a good job of of that. It's a friend of mine who is the publisher of. He used to work at Webtoons, and Webtoons did the iteration of 1000 for a while, and he branched off and started his own publishing company. He wanted to do something with that, and I said, well, if you got the file still there, I'll be happy to. Why not? So they Rocket Ship, along with Zoop, put that together, and it should be ready to go. You're right. Probably April. So March and April.
Okay.
A lot happening.
Look at him.
This man. Look, you're just doing everything. Like, just got irons everywhere in the fire.
March Madness.
So that's something else I think y'all might want to try and keep an eye. I would actually highly advise, go check out 1000. It's there. It's ready for consumption. It is ready for consumption. You should totally go check it out. And anything else you got coming up that you wanted to plug before we get out of here?
No.
He's like that's it. He's like that's it. It's like
there's stuff happening. There's some DC stuff I'm excited about. You'll hear about it soon.
Yeah, that was the nicest way of saying my business. I can't tell you.
Yeah, he's like I can't talk about that. I can't talk about that.
Business.
Yeah.
He's like, we can't do. He's like,
I'll say this for the Treasury. I don't know if you guys know about what the Treasury will contain. It will contain the actual raw scans of the actual original artwork.
Ooh.
So you're gonna get a semi-artist edition along with the actual story as well. And I fought really hard to make sure that it was on like matted paper, not this glossy trash. Anyway, that's another.
All I can say is just please let me know where to send it, just because I kind of need that autograph about you. That's all I'm saying.
Look, I was mad at myself because David was here in Memphis last year, and I went to go meet up with him, and I fucking forgot my book. I was so excited that I forgot my book, and I was mad at myself the whole night. I was like, man, I kind of slick want to drive back across town and get that motherfucker and come back. But no, I'll be looking forward to that because I'm gonna steal his shit. He don't know it yet. I'm gonna be studying the pages and be like, oh yeah, this is how he did this. Okay, cool, I got that. But no, that said, Sanford, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, man.
It is always a blast.
Yeah, and sorry, I was trying to make it earlier, but
you all good?
Yeah, it's Saturday, man. You got to do family stuff and whatever.
I already knew what time it was. I was like, I'm not gonna sweat this, brother. I was like, it's Saturday. Motherfuckers trying to chill. Motherfuckers probably out here barbecuing or coming from a barbecue or got there's a ball game or some. I said it's probably gonna be something. So I was like, I'm not gonna sweat it. I was like, we just gonna sit here and bullshit till you show up, and
That's right.
We gonna be good.
There you go, man.
But no, once again, people, go do the thing. We're going to take a quick, brief break, and then we'll be right back.
All right, see.
We back. All right, y'all. We back. Sorry, we had to. I had to chop it up with my boy. So yeah, we had some stuff we can't talk about. We couldn't share none. We couldn't share none of this with y'all. So
what we can share is that you all need to get these likes up though. While Ernie lets me see the screen, I can see him because I can't see that.
Oh shit! Yeah, my bad. I'm out here bullshitting. I totally apologize.
Right now, yeah, we need him up a tad bit more.
Oh yes, most certainly. Post haste. God damn. Yeah. I'm gonna need y'all to get right. For real. Good Lord. But
We're
no,
good, but we could be better. I got to use that phrase real quick.
Always. Real quick, I just want to. We got some super chats in here. We are super chats and channel memberships. We got Jamal Simmons with the 61 months in the Blerd Club Silver Mine. Says Happy Women's Month, Blerd and Carter. Hey, shout out because yeah, it is that time. And yeah, shout out to all the ladies out there, out here holding it down. Also, shout out to the 92. Y'all know who you are. The 92%, shout out to you. And we also got Wraith X7 with the $5 says Bitterroot is awesome and needs to be made into a TV animated series. Hey, I'm not against that because I would love, because the reason why I say that is because they would have to reference Sanford Greene's art. So, yep. So that means we would get a show that looks just like the art from the book. Yeah, that would be gangster. That's what I need to. I need to. I was actually going back through. I was looking at. And this is what I was talking about earlier when I was telling y'all that like I love looking at people's like art and seeing the progression. You've seen the progression point on it. Like, let's see here. Can I pull this up? Well, actually, not that part of it here. Let's get Carter out of the way. Is this? Yeah, this is Carter. There we go. There it is. Like, I love seeing stuff like this. So, like, seeing this part where it's like, oh, I can see the actual, like, okay, here's the uncolored ink. But then I look down here and it's like, oh yeah, this is how he set it up. This is the thumbnail right here, the rough. And it's like, oh man, look at that. Oh dude, look how it went from this. Love to see it. That is my favorite part.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part. So here we go. We got right here with Fumunum. With the $2 Canadian. Says any underrated comics to recommend. As a matter of fact, yes, you are correct. Right here. This is the recommended this week, actually. As a matter of fact, not even bullshitting you. Not even bullshitting you.
That was easy.
Yeah, that was crazy. Actually, as a matter of fact, here I'm gonna do this for y'all. I'm gonna do this here for y'all because I said earlier that I was gonna have the Global Comics plug. Bam, right here. You guys know what time it is. You go check this out. This is the Global Comics app. Which, by the way,
if you don't want to go the physical route and have shelves upon shelves with shoes and books, and you just want to look at shit on your phone or your iPad on the regular, be sure to use the Global Comics app with that promo code GCX Blerd without fear. Please spell it all correctly. Do not use Ebonics. But yeah, get your discount. That way you can read all of these recommendeds together at one time. You ain't got to worry about rearranging stuff on your shelf. You can just finish one and click read on the next one. Go on about your
business. And like I said, you can buy them all individual. You can pay to read them individually. You don't have to have the subscription to read everything on the app. But I will say it does help. Remember, I want to see some real quick. Does Sanford have any other? Yeah, right here. Oh, they actually do have the omnibus. They actually do have the omnibus on here. Okay, it's just separate. But the omnibus is on here as well. You can just get it all in one little spot. So there you go. But I do highly advise, go check it out. It's great. Fantastic. And that's all I can really say right now.
Personally, would tell you all to go more toward that 33% off for the whole shebang, because if you do that, as opposed to buying all these books you like separately, you save yourself some bread, man. Just read everything in one time. Get that one lump sum out the way. You know you're going to read them. So, yeah.
Right.
Man. Global Comics.
Well, and I also would like to say this too, because you can read so many different things. Like right here, boom. You read Invincible. If you like, man, I'm really enjoying the series. I want to read more, or I want to read ahead. You can totally read it.
That's a good one. That's a real good one. Hit Me from AWA. That book. A lot of them AWA books kind of just is. I'm not even gonna say kind of nuts. They're wild.
Oh yeah. For those, real quick, I just want to say, for those who don't know, Hit Me is what it sounds like. It is about a young lady who is a sex worker, and she gets paid to get her ass beat.
Dude, they did another one where it was a cam girl.
Yep. I think it's on here.
She was a cam girl, but then she got stalked because the dude thought she was in a relationship, and then dude got hands laid on. Yeah,
that's it.
That one.
I'm not clicking next on the next one because I can already tell it's. I can see.
I wouldn't even tell you to click that one just because.
No, I'm not. I saw cheeks. Y'all couldn't see it. It was cropped out on y'all side, but I can see it clear as day on my screen. Also, they got static on here.
Hey,
they got static on here.
What?
So
that compact comic is coming out for that this week, I believe, too.
Yeah, no, you're 100% correct. You're 100% correct. And like I said, oh wow, I didn't realize that. Look at this. Look. They got some shit on here. On here.
Do you know that Radiant Black came back this week?
Yes, I did. I did not read it though. I know that this is what they call like the building year or something like that, or building something or other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
It ain't. You know what? It's not bad. It's. You get caught up to speed again. But no, it's back now. You know.
Okay.
Some people, I know some of y'all like the Catalyst War. Some of y'all thought that was some kung fu treachery. Some of y'all thought that was a Popeye sandwich, and some of y'all thought that was a church chicken sandwich. But hey, whatever floats your boat, that book is back this week.
Okay.
And you all can expect. I want to go ahead and get this out of the way. You all can expect a video out of me this week.
What you got?
Well, with just you bringing up Invincible. I have some of those books on the way.
Ooh.
Because they came out with that new edition of Invincible, those new trades for it.
Yeah. You actually just reminded me.
I'll probably do a video on those just so we can look at them together, all the books that I have ordered, and now I got to somehow make fucking shelf space for. And I've been on the fence about doing a video about what came out that week, or just some shit that that just caught my eye. Ernie, have you ever heard of a book called The Holy Roller?
Yes, I have.
So I actually read all 9 issues of those. That was pretty wild. Have you read any issues of it?
I only like one. Like I've not read, like I never like went back and read any further, if that's what you're asking.
So the book lost me when I saw one member of the creative team, and I saw that it was Andy Samberg, and I need Andy Samberg.
Yeah.
Andy Samberg is a motherfucker I can't do a whole thing with him. I need him in small doses, but. For everybody that does not know what the Holy Roller is, it's one of Rick Remender's Giant Generator books over there at Image. And with Ernie bringing up Nazis getting hands laid on them, I thought that would have been a good book for you to check out, just because in this instance, it is a kid, or he ain't a kid no more, but you got a man themed after, what's another way to describe it? Take Mystery Men, but replace the bad guys with neo-Nazis and replace Ben Stiller's Mr. Furious with a motherfucker who is just real dangerous with a bowling ball.
What?
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
Oh,
Take
my
Janine
God.
Garofalo's character from Mystery Men, except that ain't her daddy's skull in that bowling ball. It's just a regular ass bowling ball.
I'm dead. I'm dead off that.
Hey, he whooping up Nazis with bowling ball themed gadgets and gadgets. He whooped one dude. He whooped one motherfucker. It was his childhood bully. He laid that bowling ball on him so bad, gave the boy brain damage. Now all he can say is pudding. Dude got whooped up. Yeah, exactly.
He whooped a motherfucker so hard. All he can
He
say.
ain't a bully no more. All he can say is pudding. The Holy Roller was good. The Holy Roller was really good. It's only 9 issues. That's not 2 recommendations. It's just when Ernie brought up Nazis catching hands. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Nah, I totally get that part.
Yeah.
I'll show you guys something. Tell you what, this isn't a recommend. Well, I mean, I guess maybe. I think I can't remember if I actually ever share this on social media. But you guys know I've been working on a new project. I feel like I'm always finding
the one
things.
you went hard in the paint on because that light bulb went off.
Yeah, that one.
Gotcha.
So for those that don't know, there's a little something, and I think I might have shared some of it, but maybe not like all of it. If you follow me on social media, then I'll go ahead and say right now, I'm gonna apologize because you're gonna see some shit that you've probably already seen before. But so where's I did this the other day, and I was actually really fucking proud of it because I don't normally do things that are like as haphazard. Let me see. Can I pull this all up in one little? Oh, wow. It actually showed up nice and neat. Look at that. So this is actually one that I did the other day. For those who know, because of the a hard brick wall and realization that I had come across in regards to doing the all black X-Men deal. I decided to actually take that energy and put it on something that would be more beneficial. So I decided that, instead of trying to tell Marvel how to, or rather give Marvel for free, how, and what I mean for free means they are not paying me like in the money that I would be owed. I decided that I was going to pull a Thanos and put my hand in the Infinity Gauntlet and pick it up and be like, fine, I'll do it myself. And that's basically what I did. But like I did this little team trial. I was actually sitting at my sister-in-law's house for a birthday thing. And while everybody was fucking off doing other shit, I decided, hey, I'm gonna do my own thing. But I started like designing characters and whatnot. I started taking some of the ideas I had for that all black X-Men deal and just started applying them elsewhere and on characters that are not even legally distinct, but just actually different. But like I did this one right here, which was one of the characters. I actually even went through the trouble. Of coloring and doing like ink work and whatnot.
When did Eternity get so thick?
Man, hey, look, I'm just saying, man. Don't
swear to God, you
don't
said
worry about
Eternity was a dude in the Storm video. I've been led astray.
Hey, man, don't question. Don't question. As a matter of fact, I did this too. I actually kind of, I'm gonna put this over here. And we can kind of do a little quick. Let's do that.
Hey, Jill Scott Eternity. Jesus.
Hey, look, don't question it. Don't question it. Don't
Oh,
question
okay.
it.
I didn't know you did that. That's dope.
Yeah. You can. I did a little. So Clip Studio has it where you can do time lapse. So it's always recording what you're doing. The part about that sucks is that it also records my mistakes. So like you can actually see in this moment me going through varying stages of trying to figure out what the fuck I want to do.
I actually like that though. Like, nah, I don't like this one. Let me try this one. Nah, I don't like this one. I like it. That's actually dope that it will do that, because it's like, okay, that one didn't look good, so let me tweak this. Okay, this one looks better than that one. I like
It's
those
like,
mistakes especially when they shows them getting fixed or something you may have liked one moment and then you go and you tweak something and now you like this one even better. I like that.
Oh yeah, and yeah, you know, I even went as far as to realize I didn't want to do color. I even went that far with it, and I also did another one. I'll show this and we'll go from there. This one I did 100% in clip. I didn't actually draw it first and then move it over. But I also did this one. So this is the heavy of the team, both figuratively and literally. But I also did a color variant version, which was this one. But yeah, that's I did that. And what was the other one? I don't think I actually did I save that one? I did this one. It's over a little bit because, well, I draw to the left. So, and I did this one. And I did this one. And that's probably more. Oh, and then there was this one. I forgot about this one. There's that one. So like I was doing all my little like design stuff, and that is what I've been. So like when I was telling y'all that I was doing, the Dr. Voodoo thing, and how I was just mentally like, I didn't say it out loud. I was starting to feel actual burnout, but largely because like I was wanting to do other stuff. And like, I was like, man, I really want to get back to this, because this is what I really want to pour all my heart and energy into. Heart of the Darkness is still happening. It's just that we're at a point right now where there is nothing I can do with it. Like it's written. I can only wait for it to be drawn. That's all I can do. But I'll say this much. For those that are curious, I'll actually share this information. Just right fast. Leader of the team, telepath, telekinetic. Where'd it go? The speedster of the team, in case no one could tell. With the Usain Bolt run. Shapeshifter. And basically the World Breaker. And where did the other one go? And Legally Distinct Eternity. But yeah, that is that is that on that. But yeah, that's what I've been working on off to the side.
Okay.
So that is what on top of telling you to go take your ass to go read Bitterroot, and on top of all these other things, I would tell you to go make something. If you're working on that, and I'm not just talking about comics. If it's a novel, if it's an album, if it's a short film, go do that. Stop procrastinating. Stop waiting for the thing to make itself. You have to go make it yourself. And don't. The advice that I have been given, that I think other people should have too, is because I've seen some people say it. That oh well, I'm not good enough. Fuck that. Do it anyway.
You don't know that you are until you attempt it and actually put your foot in it to attempt it. If you half-ass it and say you ain't good enough, then no, you ain't, because you half-assed it.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Do it. Wait, where did it go? Because I just saw it. I wish I could draw as a writer. It's been hard finding artists. Here's what I'm gonna tell you to do. If you are a writer and you lack the ability to draw what you see in your mind, here's what I'm gonna say: do. Go on Instagram, go on Threads or Deviant. Do people still use Deviant Art? I have no idea. Go to all the places where you see people posting art and just talk to them, see what happens. Because you never know. You never know. You might run into somebody who might be willing to fuck with you. That's like for me, I was at a convention here in Memphis, and that was how I kind of reconnected, with some nigga named Quinn. That's gonna stick. But we talked and we started like reconnecting, and Elite just said it right here. ArtStation is where it's at. Boom, there you go. Go on ArtStation. And like I said, go like the thing is, you just have to put yourself out there and find people that you can jive with. And once you do, and I'll be honest with you, it's difficult to do. It's difficult to do, but if you do it, you will thank yourself later. So that's all I really have to say on that. Just do the thing. Don't sweat over it. Don't obsess over it, because if you do, you'll spend more time doing that, and then you will never do the thing. Just go do the thing. A lot of the content creators who do like art related stuff, I can't tell you how many videos I have seen where people like, oh, I want to make a comic, I want to make a manga, I want to make a comic strip or a webtoon or whatever, but I'm not as good an artist, and they will tell you the same thing I'm telling you. They would say, well, just do it anyway. Do it anyway, and then as you do it, you will get better. And because if you just, instead of waiting till you get better, do the thing, just do the thing while you're improving, and you'll be good. I promise you. Just do it. Just do it. But yeah, that's all I got to say on that. Carter, do we have any questions in the Discord?
Got two.
Let's go.
All right. First question from Qdoma is saying, hello, Blerd Without Fear and Carter. I hope you are having a good one as always. I enjoyed your last Blerd Cave podcast on Captain America Brave New World. I was there for the wokeness and then some. The movie was a win for me, no matter what others said about it. My question to you both is, do you think Bucky could end up running for president in a future movie? And is it possible we could see some aspects of the Sentinel of Liberty storyline sprinkled in? Not with that hairdo of his. I don't want to see him as president with that Hanson haircut he got in Thunderbolts and
well, no, you know what it would be? You know that that Winter Soldier MVP screen, the alternate one where he's
we just sitting down.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about. They're talking about that whole where he had the man bun.
I'm all right with that. Just not that boy band. Not the early Bieber action he got going on in Thunderbolts. No.
Yeah, the Century Game. Yeah, I could see them doing that. I don't know if they would, but I can definitely see it. And with the current direction that some of the stuff in the MCU is taking, at least from like just based on what we've seen from Daredevil Born Again and just some of the early like clips and stuff that have come out.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Okay.
I'm here for it. I would love to see because it's kind of implied that Wilson Fisk is probably going to be attempting to do something along those same lines. So you could actually see. Yeah, they have Slick been doing elements of Devil's Reign, but it's also at the same time elements of Charles Soule's run as well. There's more Kirsten McDuffie involved, so that's a little more Mark Waid, era. Also, I love that like in the comics, Kirsten was always like ethnically ambiguous. And they got a whole sister playing that motherfucker in the show. Old girl from Severance. But that said, yeah, I would be here for it. I'd be here for it. I could see it. I don't know if it would be, I don't think it would be like a 1-to-1, but I think there would be something kind of like, they do like a pastiche, like a pastiche of it.
Okay. Last question in the Discord we got from Fast Food.
Ooh.
He said, the question as a black man, I need to know this. Where the fuck is that Norman Osborn? I'm somewhat of a nigga myself. That's been living rent free in my head. I need that shirt. Blerd without fear.
I tell you what, the next Patreon content that I do will probably, and actually, you know what I thought about? And this is why I always hate when I pigeonhole myself into something, because I actually thought about it one day. I was like, man, I thought about doing like a pop-up art stream, and just do it there. But I was like, no, but I normally do stuff like this for the patrons, the channel members. So I was like, nah, I'll just leave that for them. Or what I would do is if I did a pop-up stream, I would do the stream, but I don't know. I was thinking about making the VOD like only for patrons and channel members. I thought about doing it that way. That might be something I consider. We'll do it that, because if I do it live, that means I have to do it. Like I have to sit down and do it, and I'm way more likely to fucking do it. That's why y'all been getting more of that's why y'all been getting more of those like the interviews and stuff. Why you've been getting them live as opposed to me like recording them and then releasing them, because if I do it live, it's less work. Like, because I'm already here. Like I'm just doing the thing. But yeah, we'll probably do that. That might be something we do. Was it gotta use a screenshot of Osborn from Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man? We do the shirt. I might just. I thought about it. I like. There's lots of stuff, man. There's lots of stuff that can pop off. But yeah, it is definitely gonna happen. And there was some more. There was some more to the question too, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, he said, happy Black History Month. Keep up the great work and content. Also, I think you've done this already, but how about another video on the best race-swapped comic book characters or the worst pandering comic book characters?
That is a good idea. That's a good idea.
I'm over the boss girl nonsense. Sorry, not sorry. What are you talking about?
I have no idea. That
what
was.
Are you talking about?
I've been saying I don't think they know. I'm kind of like.
This is your first time actually in
So what happened is they just showed up and decided to say something to get a reaction, and I'm gonna give them the reaction they're not looking for. I'm just gonna keep on moving. Okay. But anyway, I
got a question for you because I saw because somebody, since we were just talking about Kingpin.
Oh yeah.
What if you were, because we brought up the fact that they're doing the Devil's Reign shit on the show. They're doing a little bit of it with Mayor Fisk,
right?
And I see Ben Loudly in the chat. He just brought up a good question. What if what they do in Born Again is somehow turns into possibly Mayor Luke Cage? Would you think that was too fast? Okay.
No, I'd eat it up because, well, I think that James Gunn said something I thought was very interesting. And for those who don't know, we actually are getting a Peacemaker comic coming out very soon that is actually set in the same universe as the Peacemaker show. That's actually a thing.
Yeah, motherfucker, long enough to do that,
right? And if I remember correctly, like he consulted on it.
Okay.
James Gunn. But no, I'm okay with that because I think that, yeah, if there's a look, like, I don't need the movies and comics to be in lockstep with each other, but I don't think that is an unfair thing to, like, yeah, if there's a story that pops off, like, and to be fair, we've seen this before, technically. Thor Ragnarok, Hela was, and Taika Waititi has said this. The reason why Hela was done the way she was done is because Taika Waititi really wanted to use Gore the God Butcher, but Marvel would not let him.
I mean, we
but now we know why. Look, Marvel's like, yeah, not if you're gonna do it like. Well, I mean, I think if he would have done it the way that, like, I feel like if he would not have blown his load with Hela, I think maybe it would have been better, but yeah, once again, yeah, we'll never. That's another timeline. We'll never know. But when it comes down to it, I think it's okay to reference recent stuff. It's the same reason why when people play Marvel Rivals and they hear Magneto talking about Krakoa, they hear characters, was it Venom, and the King in Black and all that other shit. It's cool because it's like it lets you know that people are paying attention, and it also lets you know that people aren't just caught up in the old stuff. And I think it would be good. I actually think it's a good idea. I personally am fine with it, as long as it is done correctly. That is the main thing. As long as it's done correctly, that's all I care about.
Do you want to do questions from the chat this week, or you want to leave it?
No, we can do them. I have some pulled up.
Okay, because there's one I see that makes me.
Wait,
the
which
one?
one?
From John Stewart. It pisses me off, dog.
Oh, God. Here, let's go through them. Let's go. I have some. I actually have exactly 5 right in front of me.
Okay,
I have exactly 5 right in front of me. So let's do it. Let's see. Let's go through them. We can get through these quick. A Juxinum says, question, what's good, gang? Do y'all know where I can get a copy of The Power Company? I went to my comic shop and they only had a couple of copies and now they can't get any more. Wait, are you talking about the DC Power one shot? Yeah, is that if you're talking? Yeah, if you're talking about the DC Power one shot, that one's going to be a tough one. You're probably going to have to see if they can special order it. Or you might have to check around, but like outside of getting a physical copy, the only thing I could do is direct you to a digital one. And it would be like on Amazon, and Amazon is ass for reading comics now.
It's ass for buying them. When I was putting those books on that fucking shelf, dog, I'm looking at those Essential Judge Dreads that were supposed to be brand new, that's supposed to be icy white, and they about as dingy as they want to be, like they just been baking under somebody goddamn light. It pisses me off. That's why I don't
on that heat lamp.
No more, dog. It all under them heat. Like it was over. That shit was looking like the Reese's or the Ritz paper. That brown ass Ritz paper. It's supposed to be white over there.
Nah,
I can't stand Amazon for comics now. Please, ask another question. Please.
We got Detrick Morton here. It says, question, do you think that Marvel has a quote saying get all your Spider-Man names from the Bible? Like Peter, Paul, Mary, Cain, John. Oh, I said, you know what?
Yeah. I never thought about that. Well, I saw that question.
I think you're right. God damn.
Is Paul gonna have, are Paul and Mary Jane gonna have an actual child this go around? Are they gonna name that baby Corinthians?
God damn. Oh, Ecclesiastes.
Oh shit.
Look, now, they're gonna have a cousin that shows up, a hidden cousin we've never known about. Revelations. Her name will be Reva for short.
Dog, if we see any baby.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Ezekiel Sims. God damn.
No.
God damn, I forgot about Ezekiel.
No. Do you know how easy it would be to have for Paul and Mary Jane or somebody to have a daughter and they name him Corey, but we all know that shit is Corinthians.
It's Corinthians like a motherfucker.
Corinthians like a motherfucker.
Blythe said, I shall name him First Chronicles. I hate that about a bitch.
It'd be the same issue where Paul is announced as Venom. Boy, y'all lose y'all mind.
Oh my god, dude! I'm still waiting because it's only 2 people it can be now.
You know what?
It's only 2 people it can be now.
Honestly, I don't even care anymore. Just do that shit so we can get to the real meat and potatoes of this Venom story.
Yeah.
At this point.
Oh, not Deuteronomy. No. If some new character show up named Deuter, I'm gonna be like, all right, that's it. That's enough. Whoever at Marvel is naming these characters, come here. I need to see you.
What was the next?
We've got JD says question. I've been trying to avoid online stuff, but I gotta ask your prognostications. You think Foggy is going to the Shadow Realm in the series? Okay, you know what? I have no clue what's going on with Daredevil Born Again because I've largely been like on media blackout on Daredevil, like outside of like little shit, like little set, not set photos, but like behind the scenes stuff. I'll say this, man, I would not be shocked just based on how little we see of Foggy and Karen Page in any of the promotional stuff. I wouldn't be shocked if the motherfuckers are already in the Shadow Realm. Like if Foggy.
I'm happy you said something. So you said you haven't been looking at anything?
Not really. Not just outside of the trailer, they had like a little table thing that they did, and then that was it.
So I'm gonna put you on something just from a previous conversation.
It's
gonna be a lot of motherfuckers that are pissed at this Daredevil series because there was another preview that came out. It was a courtroom setting, right?
Okay, yeah.
And we see this white dude. And he kind of turned his neck over, right? I'm not gaslighting nobody, deck it out. You can go watch this footage yourself. You can go watch this preview of Daredevil Born Again. And he looks very up to no good. But when he turned his neck to lean or talk at somebody, the motherfucker had the Punisher symbol on his neck. So all you little goofball country bumpkins with them Punisher symbols on your pickups and all them shits.
Oh shit!
Ooh, I saw that shit on his neck and said, "Oh,
somebody
some of y'all
about to get
real uncomfortable picking Punisher and Marvel Rivals, boy."
And I don't. I can't remember if I can say this or not, or if it's public knowledge.
You cannot.
But I can tell you this much. Yeah, Marvel is not okay with the Punisher right now. I'll just say that. But yeah, I think that as far as Foggy goes, I would not be shocked if he's not in the show very much, whether it's because he is in the Shadow Realm or if they're doing the Cancer story arc, because when Daredevil meets Kirsten, that's kind of in and around the time that Foggy is battling cancer. Honestly, Karen Page, while I'm glad to see Deborah Ann Wall get work, I really hope that they don't try and like oversaturate her in this damn show, because she was on my last damn nerve in the Netflix stuff. That's all I can say about that.
They cannot kill off one of Coach Bombay's. No, they can't. I can't let them do that. Foggy don't have to last the whole series. I can't let them kill one of Coach Bombay's best players on the Ducks. No. No. You can send old girl ass back to True Blood as much as you want, but you can't get rid of one of Coach Bombay.
No, you're right. I wasn't even thinking about Mighty Ducks when you said it.
That white boy was one of the most dangerous defenders you ever saw on the ring. Oh no, they can't get rid of him. Not on Disney Plus.
I just added that to the thing too. Is the funny part.
You adding more nasty shit every time I go on your server, dog.
I just be every time
I go on your server. But now I'm trying to figure out, like, now it's not a question of why did he put that on here. Now it's a question of who told him to put that on here? Because I know he ain't finna watch this shit.
No, I'll just go there and be like, okay, whatever. I mean, yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. Or sometimes I'll realize I don't have something and be like, yeah, what if I do want to? Maybe I'll give it a chance. Ooh, maybe not. But anyway, John Stewart's question says, who do y'all think is going to clap Dr. Doom's cheeks at the end of the One World Under Doom event? My money is on Blade when he finds out that Doom orchestrated Blood Hunt.
This is why I was mad.
Oh, okay? Yeah.
This is why I was pissed, John Stewart. I wasn't actually mad at you, but the question just brought something else up. They could have picked anybody else for Blade for all this Blood Hunt bullshit. Because now it makes me even more mad that Jed McKay did all that, but the Blade series was just right there. It just pisses me off.
Yeah, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. I'm not happy with it.
Question for the boy, man. Like it's
Yeah. As far as who's gonna do it, I mean, Blade's a good option. I don't think it will be Blade because I feel like it would only be Blade because that's the other thing. Because Ryan North is writing this. I don't know if Ryan North is going to be adhering to what Jed McKay was doing. He might. I don't know. Who knows?
That Blade series hadn't even finished yet. I think that shit's
I think another issue just came out.
Okay.
I think was it issue 4 or 5 came out this week?
I don't remember issue 4, but I know issue 3 has been chilling for a good while.
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Actually, here I'm wait here. I can do that. Look. Let's not even live in ignorance here. I'm pulling it up as we speak.
Only 3 issues, big time.
Oh, okay. So that was the 3rd issue that came out this week. Okay, gotcha. So we still got a couple more to go. That's fine. We'll get there eventually. I'm not gonna hold you. That book has not been holding my attention like I would prefer. So I am not. I'm just kind of I'm just kind of on it for the time being. But that said, if I had to pick anybody specific, I feel like, man, there's so many different characters who could easily get their lick back on him, but I think it's gonna have to be Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange got to get his lick back because that dude is looking like a whole bitch. That dude is looking like a whole bitch. But yeah. Wait, so what's this about a question? If you asked it earlier, it depends on when you asked it. Depends on when you asked it. Did you ask it? Is it recent?
1st of February. I feel like we answered those last.
Well, was it in the Discord?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. I think, did we not answer that last week?
Oh, we did.
I thought we did.
Am I tripping?
Yeah, it says I see it marked. So, I mean, I assume we did.
I see it marked. Yeah.
Who, in your mighty opinions, is hands down the best new Marvel or DC character of the past 15 years, and why is it America Chavez? I mean, 15 years of the last 15 years. I thought we answered. Maybe we didn't answer. Shit, I don't know. I can answer that though. I can answer that like real fast.
Go ahead.
I think that as far as characters made in the last 15 years, it's gonna be a character that I think actually does not get used. I mean, you're not far off. But no, I was gonna say, well, actually, you know what? Let me double check myself because I think it's been more than 15 years for this one.
Okay. That motherfucker said Paul. Ugh.
Ooh, no. God, no. Paul. Wait. Let me.
Hate with Paul is funny. I don't know why y'all hate that white man so much, but it's just hilarious.
Yeah, I was about to say, well, let's look at this. When did he kind of riding the line? Actually, no, he's actually past the line, so no, I can't say him. That actually does change my answer. That actually does change. Tell you what, Ghostmaker. There you go.
Ghostmaker. Would you put Ghostmaker in your top 100 R&B comic book characters?
Yeah, I would put him at number 2. Put him at number 2.
That boy.
No, I'm joking.
I ain't thought about Ghostmaker since he was put in the Bat book, and I ignored him.
Yeah, I'm speaking ironically here. I think he's a cool. I think he's a cool character. I think no one knows what to do with him. It also has a strange name.
That boy was in Batman Incorporated, and that was it.
Oh, he's back. Well, he was in the new Batman Incorporated.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. When
that
Groot
yeah.
gave him that thing,
And then
yeah,
he
Groot gave him
disappeared.
that thing.
Yeah, he disappeared. It was like he's a cool concept. I just wish someone knew what to do with him. And then we got last one from Brian Smith's question. Do you think we can get Tombstone in a Luke Cage season 3 before a Spider-Man movie? If they bring him back, if they bring Luke Cage back, which, I mean, people are kind of saying that it might be a thing considering some of the Easter eggs that were in the Daredevil Born Again trailer. I mean, here's the thing. Mike Coulter, he is not doing evil anymore, so he is free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, evil is done. Because they did that last, I think 4th season was the last season, as far as I'm aware. Okay. So he is free. Motherfucker ain't doing shit. So y'all call him up, bring him in. Y'all can get that season 3 if Marvel has the cojones to do it. And then if you do Tombstone, I think that would actually be better I feel like it'd be better for Luke Cage. There's only one problem. He's already fought characters kind of like Tombstone.
Austin, he don't mean that Mike Coulter as a person was evil. That was just the name of the show. It was called.
No. Mike Coulter was on a TV show that was called Evil. he was.
Damn, what was he doing?
And to be fair, he was the least evil motherfucker on the show. Just to show you, like, this is the show I'm talking about. This show. This was the TV show Evil.
Man.
Oh,
what was he doing?
But yeah, if they did, I do agree with Ajax and him, what they just said here, talking about Tombstone. They should get Tobias Wales, actor from Black Lightning. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I just want him for no other reason than this. That motherfucker is gonna call motherfuckers Negroes left and right. If they bring him on, he got to say, I'm tired of you big lip, thick nose, scratch where it don't itch Negroes like you.
I don't want to know what his ass would say to Miles Morales. I don't.
Oh man, that motherfucker, he would be talking crazy. He'd be talking crazy. And you know what's funny is, Crondon is the nicest dude. He's like the nicest guy.
That's what Bishop said.
Yeah, like I've never. I've never talked to him personally, but just like like Bishop did, but like just in the interviews I've seen him in, that motherfucker is always just so chill. He's so laid back. Like when you talk about people who are the polar opposite of their character, that's why I kept always saying that, like, this dude is a talented actor. Oh, no, y'all didn't. No, they said, Miles, I know your nappy-headed ass wasn't going to come try and ruin my plans.
See, I wasn't even thinking of, okay, this is what just popped into my head. Him interacting with Miles, but it's the Miles from Spider-Verse, and he just started clowning that Miles for trying to stalk Haley Steinfeld. Dog.
Do you want to hear something funny?
Break the fourth wall. Dog.
Carter, you want to hear something funny?
What's that?
Technically, Crondon has already played Tombstone. He was Tombstone in Spider-Verse.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The version of Tombstone.
Shit.
Yeah. Tombstone, Tombstone in Spider-Verse. If you pay close attention, because he doesn't talk, but I think like maybe 1 or 2 times. But yeah, the Tombstone that you see in that movie is here. Let me pull this up. Yeah, that's Crondon. That's Crondon doing the voice. So technically, he has already done it.
Well, shit.
So there you go. I just wish they gave him more to do. Like he doesn't, because like I think he has like 2, maybe 3 lines in the whole movie, and they're all brief. Like, but yeah, if you ever go back, I challenge you, go back and watch the first Spider-Verse movie, and I promise you, that's him. That is him. That said, let me hold on. I'm pulling this up just because I just thought this was funny. But yeah, right here. This is hilarious, right? Also, I didn't know that Eugene Blerd, I didn't realize, for whatever reason, I never paid any attention to that. I didn't realize that was him in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Like, I clocked every other voice actor but him. Yeah. But yeah, if you look right here, yeah, this is it right here. That's Crondon, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Okay.
But anyway, that's the show, y'all. That's the show, y'all. I don't think we have anything else. Yeah, that's it. Carter, do you have anything to announce before we get up out of here?
Nope. I'm finna go read that newest issue of Ninja Turtles because I forgot it came out this week.
Yeah. I need to finish the video for it. I need to finish a lot of shit, actually. I'll just say this. Look, y'all, ladies, gentlemen, MBs, I love y'all. Y'all are great. Y'all are fantastic. I appreciate y'all showing up for the show today and being as warm and welcoming to our guest Sanford Greene as you were. And also make sure to remember, go check out the book. Go check out Bitter Root. Once again, you can pick it up at your local comic shop in omnibus format if you choose, or in trade. You can also go to globalcomics.com or scan the QR code and get to the app. Whatever you choose to do, make sure that you go do that because it's a fantastic series. And also make sure that you show up to your comic shop and make sure, because remember the cutoff is Monday, make sure you go and get Bitter Root, the next movement, in your pull box. That said, I have nothing else to share. And I'll be back with some more videos. The Dr. Voodoo video will be pushed to probably Fat Tuesday, Mardi Gras. So I should have it done by then. Ninja Turtles will be out sometime later this week, and maybe one other video. But I'll be back to drawing, and maybe we'll see about some Patreon and whatnot. Patreon and channel member content in regards to the Norman Osborn fit. And while you wait, make sure that you also go check out the merch store, because it is the merch store is a thing. It is most certainly a thing. I wonder, can I do this? I wonder if it will let me do that. I don't know if it'll let me do that. I just tried to do something. I don't think it let me do the thing, but I'll just say this. Go to the merch store, because there are plenty of, there's already a couple of, I think there's like 2 or 3 shirts on there already, and make sure y'all go take a look at those. We got, oh wait, that's not the right, there you go, that's the thing that's supposed to be there. Make sure you go there, go check out the merch store. It's awesome, it's great, it's everything. Link is in the description, and you can use !merch to pull it up. But then all those shirts on there, we'll get some more added on. I'm gonna stop being lazy, I promise. Until next time, thank you all so much, the chatters, the lurkers, the super chatters, the channel members, patrons, Blerd Cohen citizens, and all that shit. For Carter Presents, I am the Blerd Without Fear. Donald Trump, you can go to hell.
Bye.